I'm going to pray that this works. And then just, oh, it works. Look at that. Excellent connection. Thanks, YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for validating my live stream. Yay, we're live. Okay, so for those of you at home watching us, welcome to the stream. I know you can't see my face yet, but you will in a minute. I'm here with my lovely players who are so lovely and awesome and know that their demise is coming soon, but they're great sports. Having said that, let's just play some jazzy music. You know, just some good old jazz music, because jazz is the symbol of pain. As anyone who ever watches my any old streams of mine, jazz is like equal to death for anything that I play. Players, you're not gonna die, just so you know.
Per se.
Yet.
Y-E-T. Yet. So
We all die someday.
We all die one day. One day more. Another day less. So, does anyone want to tell me what happened in last session? Because it was fun for me.
I only remember of Kora giving the information about the Blackthorn family, and then went with I keep forgetting, Sisten is the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but went with Sisten, and then to find whatever this system wanted with what was it? But I keep forgetting the name. Sorry, Vardartis. Vardartis.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We'll have a meeting with Lady Rosamund Starling.
Mm-hmm. And by some reason, we went into a really dark area and then got mind fucked.
Quite literal mindfuckery.
Yeah. And so that's all I got. I don't remember more than that, to be honest.
I mean, fair. Absolutely fair. You guys were kind of busy last session. Lots of lore was dropped in the middle of you guys going, oh no. So with that, let us boogie, shall we?
Boogie woogie.
So, we're going to actually go with Axl and Vretiel.
Yep.
Because that seems like the most fun.
I do have a question.
You have, yeah, go ahead.
Two in fact. One, since I leveled up, I know the location of planar portals within a mile of me. I'm gonna guess there's none there, but hey, that's cool.
No, there's no planar portals, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah.
It would be great to get out of this situation. I will also say, in my panic to, like, fix a grave mistake, granted, not mine, I was quite clear in what I was and who I was in my papers.
Mm-hmm.
I was. I learned. Oh, I gotta review the VOD. Can I actually take a quick glance around an investigation, mind you, to see if I can find a clue to help prove my worth?
Absolutely. Let's try it. I'm here for the jazzy death. Yes.
Where can I hear the jazz? When I hear jazz.
It's on the YouTube. I'm not playing it on Spotify or anything like that. I'm not providing a link, unfortunately, just because Discord doesn't like me. When I play music, it doesn't like me. I've got like so many things up right now that it's like, I hate you right now. So,
Well, I like you for the moment. Let's see how this goes.
for the moment.
Yeah, so can I just roll an investigation?
Yes, you may.
normal roll or?
Yep. Just like your investigation, you're under duress, so straight roll.
Okay, 24.
Okay. There are a couple of things you notice right away. Number one, there is over on this side of the map, you notice that there is the vanity right over here. I'm trying not to show the rest of the map for the screen yet. Over here is a vanity. You see that right away, and then you also see like letters and more things over here, like a journal. You notice that this is the lady's personal study. You can't see it because it's not on this map, because somebody else made this map. It was actually made by Rasmus D&D. If you like great maps, follow him on Patreon. I do. He has amazing maps that he makes on Incarnate. This is not sponsored. I just love his maps. There is like a door that you can kind of see here that's like an open archway. And as you go through the archway, you're probably going to be finding there's probably a bedroom or something that's connected to this. You didn't go to the room that Kora explored, so you don't know what that looks like.
Is there any information that might not be quite visible to the open eye? Something that ties into what happened here? Obviously, I wouldn't be able to get much because I'm just taking a look around rather than actively searching. But anything that I could provide her with?
In terms of what she asked you from before, she was hoping that you would actually help her. Like, you can kind of tell genuinely she was waiting for someone to help. She hasn't moved from the spot beside, really, apart from when you came into the room. She hasn't seemed to move from this lady's side.
Again, Lady Maria Blackthorn, my sincerely apologies. Give like a stink eye to the guard. I am sorry for the miscommunication, and I am. I think proper introductions. I am Vretiel. I am a private investigator. I came into town recently from Slogacia. I've been looking for work. I heard of this very unfortunate thing and wanted to offer my services under your employment to help figure this out. I actually heard a couple of things on my way here that might help you. Something that might relate to kind of like looks behind me at the guards. Well, something I actually don't trust in current company. This is very unnatural, and I feel like forces are really working against you, and I kind of think that's quite wrong.
Please make your persuasion check here and now.
Again? Ah! Do I get advantage from Axl just being emotional support buddy?
If Axl wants to help you, he can. What would Axl be doing at this point?
I think if Axl said anything, we would get disadvantage in in persuasion. So it's all your roll, my friend.
Oh, great. Well, this +0 is really gonna help me here. Okay, leave. Okay, I'll take it. 16.
16. As you are trying to persuade her, she raises her eyebrow a little bit, like just an eyebrow, momentarily, still in. She doesn't really believe you or trust you.
I am being as honest as I can.
Yeah, absolutely. What is Vretiel's most surface of thoughts?
Oh.
Go to jail.
I can't believe they misunderstood this. This place has no organization. And what is on that desk over there? And she's laying here in the room. Who could have done this? Maybe personal? This seems organized, but how organized? Moonless Mist Gang might be involved.
As you whisper that name in your thoughts, just as you think it, and just as you're mid-sentence while you're saying these things, and you're thinking these things, you see the archbrow kind of furrow a little bit. And then you look at her kind of wave her hand, look at the guards, go, stand back, Captain. I will deal with them myself.
Yeah, get out of here.
The captain looks at you, Axl. Can you? Here for the funnies. Can you make the most intimidating intimidation check you can possibly make for me?
Can I help by giving him like the most evilest child stink eye? Just so upset with him.
I mean, for a moment, you know those anime shadows where you have like the evil
Yeah.
shadow and the red eyes and
Yeah.
the upside down, like.
Yeah.
I'm
giving him
going to draw that.
side eye.
I am going to draw that because I'll be like Vretiel's shadow side. Can you can go ahead and roll with advantage. I'm here for the funnies. Let's see how intimidated this captain of the guard is.
That would be a 19.
Right.
So that is
I
my
rolled
DC.
a 3 and a 19, so.
Okay, that will be my DC. I'm going to roll for the guard.
Mhm.
Oh, are you doing publicly?
Yes, I am. I am doing it publicly to my players, but not on the stream.
Oh, okay.
Because at least you guys know first. You know what? He's rolling with disadvantage. 1 second.
Oh, with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. If you're sure, my lady, I don't trust that one. It's all right. I'll handle it. I forgot her voice already. She will say she handles it, and the guards will step back, obviously on either side of the doorway, momentarily intimidated by 2 pint-sized creatures, one that looks like they're very evil, to say the least. You can actually see the captain as he's backing away, looks back at you both, and sees Vretiel and shudders. Like bypasses Axl to look at Vretiel and shudders completely.
Yeah. Axel still thinks he is intimidated by him and not by Rachel.
As it should be. You see that Lady Maria looks towards all of you and goes, well, when the real investigator returns, then they will just corroborate whatever it is that you find for me. What happened to my mother?
And thank you for listening to logic, Lady Maria. But I am trying to establish a working relationship. I'm not doing this completely free, but I also am not going to ask for much. I just know your family has influence in this area. So if I do a good job, if you could remember my services, that
So-
I work under Sisten. What's
Sylvantis.
Sylvantis. The Sylvantis family is trying to help you and offer aid.
Both of you make
And I want big motherfucking sword.
Both of you make insight checks.
Yeah. That's a 4.
That's a 10. Woo! Nailing it.
You see her arch an eyebrow and go, I'm not paying you. You came of your own volition, voluntarily, to my place of residence
Yes, of course.
to investigate this matter.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm just saying, please remember. That's all.
You get the very distinct feeling, both of you, with your insight checks, that she's listening.
Okay.
Okay, I will not leave this spot, but everywhere else you can go ahead and look around.
Oh, and Lady Maria, can I be quite honest with you? Well, more honest than my honest.
Excuse me.
And I'm actually going to get a little bit close to kind of whisper. She's taller than me.
Oh, she's definitely taller than you.
I feel like everyone's taller than us.
Yeah.
Had to check.
Anyway, she's not 20 feet, but she's at least 5'10".
Okay.
Okay.
She's a tall lady, for sure.
That's still 3 feet taller than both
I'm
of
gonna
us.
kind of do that like look over the shoulders things, mostly towards the door, and kind of gesture her to come down for a whisper.
She won't kneel down. She will just arch her eyebrow and nod to the chair beside her.
I'm just gonna pick up Vretiel, so she's up to.
Go for it.
He's up to your-
Oh man.
I guess that works. Lady Maria.
Athletics check, please. Axl, and acrobatics check for Vretiel, just for the funnies.
14.
19.
Where are these arbitrary numbers coming from? I love it. Cool.
I have a +6 in athletics.
Getting up, you feel Axl be able to lift you up and carry you straight up on his shoulders, Vretiel.
There's definitely a little wobble.
Very much so. As you try to straighten up, you are now within. You are a little bit taller. Like your halo is taller than her head now.
And kind of in a whisper. Lady Maria, I did hear of vagrants outside your homestead planning a robbery of your place, and I also noticed the unorthodox way the guards are. The guards, do you trust them full-heartedly? Are they from different families? You might be attacked on many fronts, and I just hope you know that you're aware of that.
How amusing. My mother has died. You have come into my home, uninvited, and you are warning me of such trivial matters. If you are indeed an investigator based on your papers, investigate!
Okay, we're all good, Axl.
Okay.
Jumps out. Okay, just had to make sure. I don't want more paperwork to do. Actually, I don't have to do paperwork. Y'all don't do. I'm gonna do paperwork.
I don't know how to write.
Axl, watching my back.
Yee.
Time to get going. And can I investigate the case?
You certainly can. I want you to roll me a d4.
Before he does that, I'm just gonna. Axel's gonna speak to Lady Maria. He goes, "Lady Maria, I'm not smart as he is, but you know what? Dear Maria, count me in."
I knew it.
Yeah.
I was thinking it the entire time.
Good thing my cousin Bruno isn't around.
Oh, we don't talk about Bruno.
Yes,
God damn it.
I agree, because no.
That is trademarked, copyright by their owners.
Are we worried about Disney?
They could take this down, you know.
Okay. We're talking about a different Bruno.
Yeah.
Great. Roll me a
Not the one from
D4.
Mars either.
No.
Stop talking about it.
How?
I rolled a 4 on the D4.
Rolled a 4 on D4. Cool. So, first thing you notice while you're basically looking around, just kind of put your token where you'd be looking at first.
I think I would. Gonna give that a little bit more space before I investigate that.
Okay.
I would investigate this and then this area over here, just the vanity and then the possible interest where someone might have came in
Sure.
to assault.
While you're investigating the vanity, because of your height, which is excellent for this kind of thing, you notice that the bottom of the vanity drawer, when you kind of lightly look at it, brush at it a little bit, you find that there might be a false bottom. But if you were to open it, like if you were trying to stealthily open it and look at it, perhaps you would be able to do so, but you'd be rolling at disadvantage because she is eyeing you like a hawk right now. You're not gonna escape her gaze. This music is a little bit too hype for this situation. I'll find something.
No, investigation is hype. We like investigations. Okay.
There's a false bottom where? Exactly?
Like, you know when you have like a drawer for like a vanity or like a desk drawer?
Mm-hmm.
So there's because of your guys' height, at the vanity, there is a, like when you're going near the seat and you're looking around, looking at all the stuff that she has, her different accoutrement, you notice that there might be a false bottom in underneath that's slightly ajar because you can kind of see as you're like looking, you're just looking, not necessarily touching anything. You see that there's like a part of it that has been broken off. You also notice that at the vanity that she has her makeups and things, but there's not a lot of makeup here. Not what you would see in a normal like lady's household.
Peculiar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait to investigate that false bottom and just kind of check out this area over here with the entranceway. With my like knowledge, my investigator knowledge, would I figure out that this is most likely the entrance point? I'm like trying to find who came in here and which way.
Absolutely. Looking at her, there doesn't seem to be any struggle. You're looking for these kind of clues, but you notice that where she's lying down, where her hands are pointing and reaching out, it's reaching out towards the table. And from your position from here, whoever came here either came in from this entry, the main door entry where you all came in, right? Or through the bedroom door. And you can kind of see from here, I don't have a map or anything like that, but you do see an open door and you do see a bedroom kind of going off the side from the library.
I'm gonna go up to Lady Maria.
Yeah.
Do you think I can... I don't want to disrespect, that's why I asked. Do you think I can investigate this body real quick? I only want to do it if you tell me I can.
I let you look, but I rather not let you touch, if you get my meaning, to preserve the evidence.
Yes.
Okay.
It's perfectly fine.
You can certainly look.
And while Axl is doing that, and I'm giving him like 2 thumbs up, I'm going to investigate this table, and I'm also going to cast a spell here. I am going to cast Detect Magic. But before I even start casting, Lady Maria, do you mind if I further enhance my capabilities through magic? I think I have found a lead and could use a little bit of magical detection.
You may.
Thank you.
I personally, just this one time, again, the investigator that I did hire will corroborate whatever items that you've found.
Thank you for this opportunity to prove ourselves.
Um,
And
what spell?
I'm casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
And I'm not just looking for like big magical. I'm looking for like magical traces of any kind. So Vretiel, kind of gets close. Says like it's probably in the language of celestial. Just a couple of words, and the halo like goes flat with a single color, and then spark up, and now the eyes are kind of like the halo. It's just a rainbow kaleidoscope that's tuning in to everything.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to investigate this table, and more specifically the drink.
Okay. While you're doing that, we're going to do the medicine check and survival check for Axl.
Yeah, I'm just checking for any like poison, like any signs of poison. You know, like redness in the mouth, smell of poison.
Absolutely.
So you want me to roll? You said medicine.
Survival or medicine?
Survival or medicine? I have a +3 in survival, so I will do that one.
Okay.
That would be a 13.
Okay. Even from this distance, because you're up close, I'm just going to say that it's easy enough for you to kind of spot. She hasn't been dead long.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Probably less than an hour, maybe at tops. Like she hasn't, like rigor mortis hasn't set in to like a hard degree. She's still soft looking. You also notice that there is around her neck red marks. Around her neck. Vretiel, in terms of traces of magic, what is your... What... Hold on one second. Let me rephrase this. What is your spells that you will feel most confident in?
Schools of magic?
Mm-hmm.
That is a good question.
You're not a
I
wizard.
feel like-
You're not a wizard. You're a ranger, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what schools of magic, as a ranger, like based on your experience, what schools of magic would you feel most comfortable in?
Because of just natural stuff, the abjuration for just kind of protection, healing, classification, and a little bit of conjuration, since there is that bit of portal magic that Rachel delves in just a little bit.
Okay.
Those are the main two.
Okay. For detect magic, do I need to make any saving throws or just it goes through?
No, it says for the duration you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And you learn it from schools. What school of magic, if any? And it also like penetrates material too, so you can see through walls a little bit. And I using this more as a way to help me detect any poisons, because I know that there's some natural poisons, but there's also poison that derive from magical creatures. So there might be that little feint. So I'm just helping it kind of highlight anything.
Okay. Just so you know, that 100 feet is actually 50 feet. Because this is an expanded map. So it's a lot bigger. So right about here is 20.
It's a 30-foot radius, but I would do a walk around the room with it.
Okay.
Because I have it for 10 minutes.
Let's just say up to here is about 30-ish. Okay. So as you're walking around the room, going around everything, there are tons of magical things hear, like things that your detect magic would pick up. First things first, you would pick up magic around this individual.
From Lady Maria.
Yep. You would also pick up magic around the vanity. Surprisingly enough, right where you are as you're looking straight ahead, there is behind you this chair.
What
There-
kind of magic?
The chair itself seems. Can you do. Hold on. Yeah. The chair behind you has the kind of abjuration magic that you're familiar with. In fact, you could probably actually set this up yourself. It's closer towards the plants. Some sort of alarm spell. Additionally, the traces of magic that you find in the room are necromantic. There's some necromancy in the room as well. Particularly on the body.
Someone tried to resurrect her or kill her.
There is the kind of necromancy magic that you're aware that some folks who have the capacity to do so, holy people, some mages, they can use this magic to kind of almost spare. You've seen it in action maybe once, to almost spare those who have lost their lives.
Full ass resurrection.
I'm gonna tap Vretiel in the shoulder. Just be like, hey, by any chance, how much time has passed since we heard of the death and since us being here? How much time do you reckon that is? That's also towards the DM as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you spent 15 minutes trying to convince her to let you roam around the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then the actual roaming around the room, this body has only been dead for about an hour.
Yeah, like how long do you reckon we since we learned of this knowledge from now?
Let's just say half an hour has passed.
Half an hour has passed. Okay.
In terms of poisons, poisons when it comes into magic, if they've been ingested or consumed, would have to be you'd have to actually go to the physical body and test their blood and do all those kinds of works.
Yeah.
Some
no
poisons,
residue.
some poisons leave residue, and even looking at this tea, you can't. Whatever poison they might have ingested, it's not showing. And I mean, the tea is suspicious enough. You would have to do all sorts of tests and manner of tests to make sure that this tea is clear of poison.
We did get the were shared by Kora the papers earlier. So is there anything on that ingredient list that might be more obvious since they know kind of what to look for in that?
What goes well with tea?
Biscuits.
You don't see any biscuits here. You see one full mug of tea and one empty mug of tea.
There's no crumbs of biscuits or plate of anywhere.
The only thing you see in the room right now in front of you in terms of food or anything like that is right in front of you on this coffee table. You see the tea, you see the teapot, and you see an empty mug of tea. The tea on the table is cold. You see, being aware of heat and water, this is still fairly lukewarm now, but it's starting to get cold on the outside.
Is that empty one have residue of tea being poured in it, or is it dry?
It's whatever residue. It's at the very bottom. It's more like a thin layer.
It was drunk, but it was drunk deeply. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
that magical aura from the vanity.
Mhm.
Where is it?
It's underneath the vanity. Like it's like a
In
drawer.
that-
drawer. Yeah,
It's the
in that
false
drawer.
drawer. Yeah.
false drawer. And the false drawer, from what you can tell, is broken.
Is there any any perfume or fragrance around here?
The ladies are very smelly.
Okay. Yep.
They've got
They're gonna
nice
take
perfume.
that.
Mhm.
You would have smelled that on your way in. They are noble women. They have the capacity to smell like flowers, for sure.
Lady Maria,
Yes.
may I ask you some questions that pertains to this case?
You may.
And how familiar are you with this room and the secrets that your late mother might have had?
My mother doesn't have secrets.
So
Ah.
you know about this hidden drawer that's broken.
A hidden drawer?
Would gesture and show exactly where it is and show how it's broken.
She's going to take a chance and
Uh,
open it. And as she does so, we're going to cut to where our wayward,
I
Shit.
was gonna stop her. No.
where our
We really had to be
wayward,
precautious there.
Oh no, I'm scared. Okay.
y'all. If you're, this is our, we have a break next week, so I need to make this worthwhile.
Mhm.
I hope that's okay.
Oh, we have a break next week. Okay.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
a
I
break
think-
next week.
Is it next week or just next week or the next 2 weeks?
Just next week.
Just next week? Okay.
So, we come to where you three have a raging headache, and you are currently walking through the streets. You duck in through a series of different levels of stairs, and as you come to, you are led by Lady Rosamond into this almost like hidden conversary that's just filled with walls that are high up. You don't see them, but you've walked past through a couple of magical traps and things like that that Lady Rosamond would have shown you how to avoid just based on her presence to a certain degree. Before she leads you down the stairs, and you are now pretty much kind of underground. As you do so, you meet a dragonborn that's just standing there rather imposingly in front of a door. Looks at Lady Rosamond, looks at you three, nods, steps aside, and you hear Lady Rosamond go, "All right, come in. It's not much, but it's what I have. At least for here. In any case, mind yourselves." Sorry, 1 second. Can I get somebody to mute themselves for a second? The music was getting distracting. Sorry, guys. Okay. So what I'll get you guys to do is to just move your players once that little corner is revealed. I have to hide things, obviously. So once that little section is shown, just feel free to move your characters inwards. If I can get it to show. Let it show. Let it show. There's just a lot of things I have to hide on this map. Okay. No! Well, shucks. Well, don't worry about it. You didn't see anything. Forget you saw anything. Okay. All right. So there
Definitely didn't see a series of bedrooms.
Yes. Come on in. So. good to have all of you here. Wolfram will be by the door alongside Wallace. We can talk freely here.
What the... Lady Rosamond, I apologize for starting this meeting off so frank, but what the hell was that out there? We take 2 steps into this accursed neighborhood and wake up with a raging headache.
Oh, you have a headache? I don't know. Do you need anything for that? I do have some healing potions. All of you make insight checks and or perception checks, whichever you guys want to do. You are in a strange room with this very interesting woman. And you asked a very good question, Sisten. And we'll see what she does.
You said insight and perception, right?
Correct.
All right.
I got it.
9.
9,
I got a 12.
12. Okay.
17 on my insight.
So for Kora, this woman does not know what you saw. 100%. This woman doesn't know what you saw. For the rest of you, Sisten, you are caught off guard by something on this lady's bed. There's like a strange symbol. It's not shown there, obviously, because this is not a map that I've made. This is another map made by another incarnator that I will vouch for. If you want maps, Bear works. Anyway, this woman doesn't seem to like be the type, but you notice the insignia for the Vanguard on like a scarf that's right on her bed.
Oh. Nice. That is good to know.
Vardartis, what was your roll again? Perception?
9.
9?
Perception.
Perception. I mean, it's a very nice room. Strange lady. Weird. You know, another half elf, of course, a half elf. Seems to know Sisten. What she wants with you, though, is weird. You don't know what she wants, but it's really up in the air.
Look at her weirdly and just start drawing.
Okay.
And start sketching the place and her.
That journal is going to be so prized, legitimately. As you settle down and she looks at you, Sisten, and specifically you because you seem to be the spokesperson for this group, she also looks towards Vardartis and Kora as well. Takes a deep breath. Okay, we're safe here for now, at least a little bit. I mean, some of the walls have ears, but I feel safer here with you lot. You wanted to get a viewpoint from the top of the tower, and I'm pretty sure your companions want to know why they've been requested to meet me here. You did tell them, right?
I told them very little, as I know very little, Lady Rosamond. This is Vardartis of the Star... What are they called? Star... Whatever's... Starfeathers or what? Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, thank you. This is Vardartis of the Starfeather clan. Apparently self-exiled. And Kora of the Hokalani.
Hi.
Not quite exiled, just friends.
Huh.
Thank you for the clarification.
I didn't know you were part of the Hokalani, Miss Kora. I thought Monarch didn't go through those rites.
I mean, I live near the area, so
So you're a friend of the Hokalani.
yeah, I hang out there time to time.
Good.
Mainly my parents are the ones who do that.
Interesting. So you don't know anything about your parents and what... I guess
What?
it's not my place. I'll be frank. You see, out here, it's not unheard of to disappear with nary a whisper of care. Indeed, as you saw, perhaps all three of you saw for yourself, there's nothing out there but the sick, the feeble, the vulnerable, the hurting in the city. And all three of you would have seen as you're going through the shanties that people basically have no space to move.
Yeah.
And Vardartis, you and Kora are fairly lucky based on your experiences. You've been very fortunate in a sense because both of you have been connected to the Starfeathers clan as well as the Hokalani tribes. And because of your connections to those, you have a lot more experience with more wide open spaces, more healthier camping situations, if you will, versus the people that you see crowded in the streets of the city. I apologize for I have lied to you and your friend, Lord Sisten. I cannot get you to the top of the lighthouse. It's true that I have been tasked to patrol the building of my family, by my family. However, save for Chesnick and the library, everything else about the lighthouse is rotten. My folks here have mentioned that late at night, members of the House Moonshadow and House Goldweaver have been coming into this particular district. They steal people either too deep in their cups or just enough, and bring them further indoors to the lighthouse. From there, sometimes you can hear the screams carrying across the wind. I do sincerely apologize for deceiving you in this manner. I need help and assistance from someone capable. Having read about your family in the Dornwich Crier, it's not regular folk that the Crown's Guard go for, nor is it someone of a minor noble heritage. Am I right? I see that you've looked at my bed. And she looks and she knows exactly what you're looking at in terms of when you first came in. She didn't hide it.
I reach over and grab the scarf. Yes, I see that we have like-minded alliances. Now note I am not a part of any organization. My sole and primary interest is to provide and protect my family and those under my charge, including our refugees. But it seems roots must be grown first before crops be planted, so to speak.
Vardartis, you know what's going to happen when I ask you this, but please make your highest wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear. Alright, wisdom saving throw. 13.
How low are you right now on health?
Oh no.
Max health 18.
Max health 18, yeah, because I'll let you guys level up. Great. This is gonna hurt.
Oh crap.
I don't have healing magic, so if you die.
It is that headache that's been on the back of your head for the longest time has faded as you come in, but the moment that Sisten held up the scarf or that fabric, and you notice the because you've been drawing everything in this room. The moment you notice the symbol on that scarf, it is like being hit by someone's fist in your stomach, and you see that it is somebody's fist hitting your stomach. A very green toned skin, someone very taller, and it's not you that you're facing, it's an orc that you're facing, face to face, bald, scarred up, and you see for a moment bloodlust in their eyes, and you hear a very familiar voice and the word sacrifice echoing in your brain before you sink back into yourself.
Damn it. What's the damage I take?
10 points of psychic damage.
Oh. You'll feel like, since he's been punched, like it's punched his stomach, he'll be like, "Ugh!" And then he'll have like a bit of blood on his sketch.
Corey, you can see this. Sisten, you notice this right away.
The hell?
My dear God. Here, here. She takes out like a potion. That.
Oh,
Are
thanks.
you alright? Oh. This might not help.
I don't know.
This is a healing potion. Roll 1d12 plus 2.
1d12 plus 2. All right.
This is a lesser superior healing potion.
Oh, 9.
9. So you regain 9 points of healing.
Vardartis, explain yourself.
Oh, that was weird. I mean, does he remember the orc and all that? Or just the word sacrifice?
Just the word sacrifice.
I don't know. I just heard sacrifice and something punched me in the stomach, I think.
That's strange. That's odd. I don't like it. Does your clan know anything about this?
But sacrifices? No. I mean, we don't sacrifice people.
Hmm.
We're totally normal.
Can I?
But it happened when I looked at that logo for some reason. Is it normal?
No, I've never heard. This is very strange indeed. Perhaps you're coming down with an illness. I know coming down these parts, it's really bad. I do know of one physician that I could send you to. They're hard to get, but once you get them, I mean, they heal our wounds every time we face against the Crown's Guard in the streets at night.
Lady Roseman. Lady Roseman, I feel that there is entities in the air in this section of the city. Is twice now strange events have brought my party to our knees.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but I do hope that it doesn't interfere with what I have to say to you, with what I would like to request.
Let us move forward hastily to avoid any deaths prior to finishing a simple conversation.
Indeed. Right. So, my name is Lady Rosamund Starling. You now know that I probably don't share my family's values, if you will, regarding the oaths that we made to the crown, and that I do not exactly condone the screams of people being sent to the lighthouse in particular. The reason why I've gathered all three of you here is because there's word that certain members of our town are planning to overtake the Valley of the Gods and the Hokulani tribal lands.
Vardartis mentioned hearing an argument between the blacksmith about such things. Mercenary Asmodeus was involved in this somehow?
Yeah, that's what I remember. But couldn't get what they were talking about.
Amadeus would never.
His name... From what I understand from the story, Vardartis said simply his name was mentioned in the conversation.
Tell me exactly what you heard. And Lady Kora, if there's anything at all that you would know that would help me figure out how to save the people that have been going towards the lighthouse, that would be most helpful.
I kind of got dragon ear, and I still have a bit of a headache. I'm sorry, I'm not really paying too much of attention.
All right. I'm so sorry. All right.
I mean, I couldn't catch the argument much. Just the name, and then because of my sister doing something stupid, I couldn't pay attention to what they were saying.
I will then question Amadeus. He is sympathetic to my cause. He's like a brother to me. He's from the House Asher. Down in the dark
What?
room.
See. What houses are involved in this plot to take the valley, to take the tribal lands?
Well,
What do they look like?
Well, my sources tell me that several houses are involved. There is House Moonshadow and House Goldweaver. Additionally, though I don't like him very much, Lord Garrett Waverley. He's been seen with his ominous white hat and his stupid mustache, trying to court people out in the markets of the Hokulani tribes. I don't like him very much. And there is
He's
a reason
also
for
involved.
that. He's a minor house. He's a vassal.
I see.
Then, of course, there's my family, thanks to my mum and my aunt. I don't know. Whatever they're doing some sort of experiment inside the lighthouse. I don't know what it is, but it is connected to taking over the Hokulani tribal lands as well as the Valley of the Gods.
Wait, what?
There is a plot of stealing people, going into the lighthouse, perhaps killing them, experimenting on them. I don't know. I hear screams, and then there's no more people. And then what do we have to look forward to the next day? The people don't return. And it's connected. It's connected to all three of those houses. I can prove that House Moonshadow, House Goldweaver, House Waverley, and Gods above, House Blackthorn as well, involved in this strange situation. Then maybe we can stop it and save people and get back at the Crown Guard who are not doing their jobs.
So you want us to take them down?
Yes! If you can. I need help. No one here, I mean, looking at her, you can tell that she's not exactly on the upper levels of the Vanguard here in Dornwich. I don't really make the decisions here, but looking at Lord Sisten and the fact that you are all outsiders to some degree, and looks at Kora, sorry, Miss Kora,
That is fair. I'm always looking like that. Don't worry.
Meant no offense. Um, essentially, I need help. I need help so desperately, and I don't know who to turn to. Nobody here in the Vanguard believes me. They just want me to train and then eventually leave my family and fight in the war. I don't want to do that. I love my home. But I don't love what my family is doing to these people. And there are more ways to fight the war than just be in the front lines, you know? I'm more than just like a gang fighter. Do I look like I could even fight in a gang? She looks at Sisten.
No, my lady. This is an awful lot you request of us. Say we find a way to take down four or five noble houses and stop this plot. What could possibly be offered to be worth our trouble? As I've said, I have charges to deal with. I need roots, I need connections and resources to make enemies this early.
Right. I can offer you one thing, and it's a fairly useful thing. I can give you all the names of all the houses, of all the people that I've been able to connect with. I'll be able to tell you exactly who is involved with this plot and how I think they're experimenting with people in the lighthouse. I can also track down for you how they might be connected to that awful gang who calls themselves the Moonless Mist Gang.
So you believe these houses are also with connection to the Moonless?
Of course. Anything to do with House Moonshadow.
So they use them like mercenaries.
In a way, yes.
The Moonless Mist is of the Moonshadow House. Now that is interesting.
We nearly lost, like, Joe when he went to infiltrate them.
And it appears that of the houses mentioned, these names hold a majority on the council at the moment.
They are the council.
They are higher councils. Yeah, just about. Yeah, holy. This is not well. We have come into even graver information, ladies, darling, that I do not yet trust you with.
As you shouldn't.
Me. But this will be public knowledge soon enough. A mere hour and a half ago, Lady Olivia met her end.
What? How can you verify this information? Lady Olivia Blackthorn. That witch.
Kora's going to raise her hand. I was kinda there when that happened.
You were what?
Listen, I didn't have to do anything of the killing of that person.
Does
but
Murdoch know that his daughter's like this?
I'm
kind of proud of you. I'm very
Okay,
impressed.
listen here. I was just trying to look information when suddenly I started hearing screaming, so I just went out of the house and ran, and then I heard that the lady fucking the Blackthorn was dead, and I didn't hear anything though when I was inside the house, and apparently that happened when I was in the house. I don't exactly know what happened. I was kind of in the wrong place and the wrong situation.
Wrong place and wrong situation, my dear. Lord Sisten, I'm so glad I have met you that day. This is truly magnificent information. Huh. Murdoch's daughter, a rogue in the making.
What a rogue.
And also, Lady Starling, if you truly despise your family's stance, you might also want to reconnect with the other exiled of your family. Your, I believe, sister Josephine?
Uh, oh, Lady Josephine Starling. My aunt. Well, I call her my aunt, but
Aunt. Yeah, that's...
um, her mother is Clara. Her aunt is Josephine.
Cool. Thank you.
To clarify,
Yep.
my
So your
aunt.
aunt, Lady Josephine.
She's she's a pirate. She doesn't involve herself in politics.
No, but she has, according to information that I've found in my very short time here, taken up a strong stance against the Blackthorn House.
What? What happened?
Man, lady, you seem to really want to plan this thing, but also doesn't know really all the information.
Looking at her, just all three of you, even with your insight, Kora, particularly Kora, and then Vardartis as you're drawing her, and Sisten as you're being in her presence more. You can tell she's in on over her head. Like, she's trying to be bigger than what she actually is.
Yeah.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, Kora just looks at Sisten like knowing the situation of her.
Look. I know that my information is suspicious and you can't trust me, but I've got this. And she pulls out like a piece of parchment, and as she lays out the piece of parchment, it is a full version of a map. I got this through stealth checking, if you will, one of my cousins. And I did this because I don't trust that cousin in particular. I think he's rather much a tosser, and I think he deserves to go underground, so to speak.
So to speak.
He is an ass. I'm not allowed to say that word. I'm above it.
Actually, there might be a way that I can like get that we can know that you're not, hiding anything if you allow me to do something.
Yes, you may. You can tell that she momentarily pauses, but she needs allies. She's not willing to willing to give up the fact that she has allies at this moment in time.
All right. I just need you to be willing to do this. As Kora, with her, like, with the point of the staff that she has right now, she's going to like pull out like a little light in a pretty like light situation thingy, and she's going to like that light kind of turns into a lighting form, and it goes directly to her head. And as I cast detect thoughts, and I'm going deep of everything that she has.
Majorly.
And she's allowing me to, so I don't need to like them to roll something.
No. Surface thoughts. Oh, we need to change this music for the surface thoughts. 1 second. Just give me a second.
Okay. I just got the spell. I want to cast it.
Oh, this is good. As your detect thoughts kind of go off, you hear, for the most part, surface thoughts wise, I really hope they can help me. I really, really hope they can help me. If we can figure out how to stop the Moonless Mist Gang, we could probably help save people. And if we can somehow stop my mother from doing what she's doing, connected to the church, and then figure out how to stop Mr. Waverly from whatever shenanigans he's doing, we can stop having those kids go into the lighthouse and become science experiments, magical experiments. If we can figure out how they're getting the money for this, which is obviously House Goldreaver, obviously them, then we can figure out why the Moonshadow family really... I don't know. There's just too many threads and I need help. And if I can get these outsiders to do so, that would mean that I don't die. I can use them as a meat shield. Looks over towards Sisten. Looks over to Vardartis. Looks over to Kora. Monarch is going to kill me if I do that. At the end of the day, all I can think about is I'm trying to... As you go deeper and deeper and deeper, you just get a sense that she is trying very hard to survive. Her family is evil. Like, this is what you get from her, like, just from her thoughts. Her family is evil. She hates her family. She does not recognize them as her family. Okay, that's number one. The list of sins that she's talking about her mother and how she's connecting the dots to all these other houses is that she has traced them. She has tracked them down. She has found information about those specific houses where it seems like they are basically trafficking. Trigger warning for anyone out there, but they're basically trafficking people and using them for some sort of magical experiments in the upper levels of the lighthouse. She herself has never gone to the top of the lighthouse. There is no $25 gold pieces fee to go to the very top. Lizzie, as far as she knows, Chesney, as she likes to call them, has no clue what's going on in the upper levels. She's just the public librarian that has been used pretty much as like the official face of the noble household. And that everything around the Moonless Smiths gang and the nobles, they're both together. Like, they're all together. They might have rumors that they're not, that they're apart, to keep the public, the people who are not nobles, the people who are essentially making sure that people get to eat and sleep and live, despite the influx of refugees, that they still have jobs and livelihoods. Completely unaware of what's going on with the noble family. As for the other noble households, like House Redcrest, House Timberland, and House Seaworthy, none of them really care for what's going on with the people. They're more invested and interested in keeping themselves afloat and atop. House Seaworthy themselves seems to be dealing with the flashback with all of the... Not flashback, but like they're dealing with all of the Crownsguard stuff. House Seaworthy is fully in the pocket of the Crownsguard. But even though they're in the pocket of the Crownsguard, and even though she's part of the Vanguard right now at this time, they're not the threat in her mind. It's her family and all those people that are connected to her family that are a threat.
Okay.
And chiefest threat of all would be House Moonshadow.
Okay. Good to know then. With that then, all of that within 1 minute, I think it is a constitution of 1 minute.
Yeah, so she's, in a minute, she has given you all of this information, and in between that, you go, I don't know what I'm doing, but I might die from this, is the underlying thought.
Anyway. So with that, she's, after the spell ends, she's going to look at Sisten and Vardartis and said, well, she is telling the truth, but she also doesn't have all of the things completely.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
What? I wouldn't lie.
Well, to be honest, we just had something weird going on, so just wanted to, make sure.
She's just gonna look right at Vardartis and then go, I guess.
You did bring us underground as well, so yeah, you do look a bit fishy.
Well, yeah, I can see
You-
that. And
My.
this whole facade of her being like a very noble woman falls. This is probably the most honest noble you've ever met, Sisten, um, in your life. You can tell she's very naive and she's very young.
Well, my Kora, you have been instrumental in information gathering lately. I,
I
I
mean,
must
I.
make note to place higher value on your presence.
Well, thank you, sister.
Lady Rosamond, this is no small task you ask of me in my house. And I fear that you lack the understanding of how big of a gravity this goes. This goes deeper than just stopping a plot, assuming that that can even be stopped. Here I was thinking I was neck deep in the shit of only one house of Blackthorn, and oh, let me tell you, if you can talk to your aunt, you will understand even more of what I have to deal with here myself. But it's not only just stopping these houses, it is restructuring the entire government of Dornwich following. For we cannot allow these families to hold power after we subvert their plans. This is restructure, this is replacement, this is retraining, this is redistribution of resources. There is a whole fallout to even be considered after this. Now, me and my house, we have the personnel, we have the skills, we have the knowledge to do these things. What we will need is the support of other houses, the support of everyone else, including anyone aligned with the Crown's Guard. I
Yeah,
can get the ball rolling, but I need you to secure your aunt and any connections you have.
You see her face dropped, completely crestfallen. Her entire, like, plan in her head disappearing like ashes. I can try to reach my aunt. I cannot make any promises. And I know you need resources, everybody does. Here. This is what I've got. And she takes out a small pouch and then places the piece of parchment, the map that she has gathered on the table. I will work on my connections and I will work on my aunt. It might take me some time, maybe a week, but I'll see if I can get us a meeting with her. For this, for sure, I can guarantee I will do my best to get a meeting with her. And I mean that truthfully and not lying, like I did about 25 gold pieces. I'm so sorry.
It is understandable, Lady Rosamond. I need you to also take a night and breathe in the gravity. This will require much growing out of you. This is not going to be an easy task. I've had to recently come through very similar growths myself. And I earnestly pray you do not have these same wake-up calls as I did. In my lackluster state, I let corruption fester, and I let things fall. You, on the other hand, are taking preemptive action. At least there you have me beat.
I mean, I'm here with the Vanguard because I needed training, and I still need training. Lord Amadeus, who owns this particular complex took me in. Oh, clandestinely, of course, as you can tell. And my gods, Wolfram, and you met the other one. They've been with me as well. So,
A Vanguard support will do us great deals. Stay in contact. I may have need of information sharing in between them. If you can find me a representative of the group, that would also be instrumental.
honestly, the best person to speak with would, or at least to try to make friends with, would be Lord Amadeus.
You're sure we can trust him?
I can trust him not to kill me. That's any comfort. I also trust that he's part of the Vanguard, so he doesn't like the way the crown is working through things. Obviously not the taxes or the way the nobles are running rampant. So I'm pretty sure he'd make a good ally. He took me in. So I feel like that is the best way.
Now, one last thing. I hear that Sir Stone has land and title, but also many obstacles in his way. And I also saw him being taken upstairs in the lighthouse. Is he another unfortunate victim in the circumstances?
What? Sir Stone? Why, he's my mother. He's my No, he was rumored to be my aunt's fiancé.
Your aunt? Which aunt? Just she only has one aunt, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your aunt's fiancé, you say?
Yeah, he's my
Ah,
aunt's
this could-
fiancé. I don't know why
This
he
could
would be
work to our
there.
advantage.
Unless he's part of it.
You don't know why he would be there. He came in right behind you at the lighthouse when you met us.
Yeah, he did. I saw him, but I don't know.
Do you think they are part of it?
I honestly don't know. All I know is that they were engaged, and my aunt left on one of her many high sea adventures. When they came back, I haven't seen them together ever since. All three of you
Is it
make insight checks.
Yes. Oh, yeah, because at this point I don't have the text outside.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to actually understand. All right.
22.
22.
7.
For me, it's a 16.
16. The 16 and 22 will work. The 7, you notice that Vardartis, you're not paying attention to what is being said. You're more so paying attention to how she's reacting, and you're kind of capturing it every time you're sketching herself, this woman in front of you. She kind of flinches because that's another piece of the puzzle that she now has to figure out whether or not they're good or not, like whether or not they would make a good ally. In her mind, Sir Stone is a neutral ally. And you can kind of get that she's kind of confused about him going to the top, but also not being surprised by it. I don't...
We are just screwing up this chick's whole worldview here. We thought she had more information for us.
Yeah. I'm just here like, oh, well, I think we're here for something else, but then it didn't seem to be going that way.
Like, Vardartis would pretty much show his drawing of her flinching and all that.
You can...
The others.
Oh, to the others, not to her. Okay.
Not to her, yeah.
The best I can do for now, if you need a place to stay. It's not much, but here. She places down on the table a pouch and a map. And the map shows essentially this area that you guys have been seeing for some time. Every time we go to the open scene. Here. Right over here, near the entrance, just a little bit about an hour's away from town, there's an entrance towards a quarry. This is a key. Inside the pouch there is a key. This right here, this particular location, will lead you to an old quarry. It's said that if you have this key, you can open one of the doors and you'll be able to enter the abandoned miner's hall. It used to be part of the dwarven kingdom that used to reside on these shores.
Oh. An old abandoned dwarven quarry.
Yes.
I'm sure that we have miners in our refugee party that should be able to inspect the safety and viability of such accommodations. I appreciate this opportunity to house my people.
It's not much, but if you can find it, there should be, this door will enter and you'll be able to see a very small miner's hall, at least according to the dwarves. I've been there at least once in the past month or so, just to check things out, and it seems still very safe. I did put alarm systems on it, and this will lead you also to this. She slides a map, and Kora, looking at this map, it's very similar to the map you found in Lady Blackthorn's abode. This will take you to the miner's hall, and from the miner's hall they actually have an old sacred shrine to that of Lord Perforos, the god of the forge.
We've all seen this map, that paper
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, it showed them.
Yeah.
And the map that she has, it's a very rough sketch.
But it's very clearly the same location that Blackthorns have been doing shady shit.
Yeah. And she makes it expressly clear she hasn't been there in a month.
I look back at Sisten like.
It seems to be every single time that Lady Rosamond, it seems to be every single time I feel like we take a step forward in the care of my people, we're hit by yet another roadblock of the corruption in this town.
What? There shouldn't be anything wrong with the mine.
It's not the mine, my love, it's the shrine.
What about the shrine?
Let's just say the lighthouse isn't the only place misdeeds are being done and experiments are being wrought.
All of you can see this clearly, and Vardartis, you capture it in fine detail. Her face just giving the anime like, what the heck? Is there no justice in this town?
I have very few knights remaining after the sacking of the Sylvantis Hall. A total of 3 plus my guard captain. It is not enough to hold back any nobles trying to reclaim. But if I were able to stuff all of my charges all of my charged refugees into area, it would make it a much more publicly political ordeal to re-enter the said shrine. It would not go invisible to even the most corrupt of towns of houses, as appearances must still be kept. This can still be used to our advantage, although it will be putting my people in harm's way.
Well, we can't
If
have
you
could
can
that.
find- If you can
That's what-
find militant supporters quickly enough to at least act as guards, then this might still be a viable assistance.
You see
We
her.
could definitely also check it out ourselves. I mean, at this point, what we got to lose? Like, literally, like, we have really went deep balls into this thing.
I agree. Given the new gravity, I cannot lead this up to a scouting expedition. Kora, you are correct. If we can gather everybody to physically check this out ourselves, we may be able to make this a livable abode.
We could also maybe figure out more about what the Blackthorn were doing with this. So,
While this
we
con-
were...
oh, sorry, go
Oh,
on.
yeah, sorry.
Go ahead,
Continue.
go ahead,
No,
go ahead.
continue.
While this
No, I'm done.
conversation, are you sure?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just, I know I'm looking at the time. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Vardartis, while this conversation is happening, you're very much aware what the Valley of Gods holds.
Yup.
You
I remember.
You know exactly what the Valley of the Gods holds. You know exactly where it is. You also know exactly what's going on with the Shrine of Perforos. It's part of the reason why you're here in Dornwich.
All right. Although, I know that Vardartis would pretty much warn his sister.
Would he warn these people as he's in the middle of like this meeting that he doesn't really need to be part of?
I mean, he would warn the group, but not her.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't quite trust her yet.
So, would you
I
say...
mean, a drawing never lies.
What would you tell these people as they're mentioning parts of your home?
Well, he would pretty much tell Sisten and Kora that he knows the place.
You know the place?
Yes, he went there a couple of times.
What?
Well, yeah. I know the place, but it's not for you. In fact, none of you can enter the place.
The shrine?
Only me and my sister can enter.
Why is that?
Is visibly confused. Is that so, Vardartis?
Yes. So, I will have to warn my sister. Just to let father know.
I look in between him and her and noticing his slight lack of distrust. I pray that we may continue this conversation when we are in private, Vardartis.
Oh, we will.
So you'll help me then? You'll help me take down my family?
As long as you actively work on securing every background project that you've been assigned, we will continue this manhunt.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Here. She gives
But
you the
first,
map and the key.
I secure lodging for my people.
I'm gonna work on that. You trust me. If you trust me enough, I will make sure that there's lodging for you and your family. I will secure. I will secure even a cave.
We must reunite with Vretiel and Axl. Hopefully they have more information after investigating Lady Olivia. And we may finally leave this accursed town, even for a brief period.
Indeed. Thank you all very much. You have obtained a map of the temple, as well as a key to the Miners' Hall.
Yes, we will investigate the hell out of that.
The key itself is made out of platinum.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
So I'm also giving you guys some temptation to sell it.
Yeah, that is...
With that said, we're going to go back to where we last left off momentarily with
Broken drawer.
with a broken drawer and some spell casting. What's going on in your head right now at this moment in time, Axl and Vretiel?
Get the fuck down. It's about to blow. And I don't think Axel's really paying attention.
I would kind of, knowing that she's going to reach for it, be like, wait. Try to stop that.
What?
There's
What?
magical eyes. There's something magical there. Secrets are often guarded, and magic is a good way. Can I just?
Here.
Is it evocation?
It is not.
Or like, what school of magic is this magic?
1 second. It is. Hold on. 1 moment. Because you still have detect magic up, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It is an evocation.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, it is an evocation. And you see Lady Maria go, what could possibly go wrong? And you watch as she says, stand back. This is my mother's house. It's not like she's going to kill anyone here. And you watch as she uses Mage Hand.
I'm gonna step back like really quickly.
Cool. Can I get all three of you to make dexterity saving throws? Particularly
No.
Axl and Vretiel. And remember, this room is not to size.
16.
16? Okay.
You said Dex saving throw?
Yep.
Ooh, that was almost a 1, but it was a 7, so 12.
12. Great.
So,
She fails, by the way.
Oh. Great.
So this is half distance of the room.
Yep. So about 25 feet away. Axl makes it a little bit, and as he does so, he falls back into the chair. A loud, shrill sound goes off in the room, like loud ringing, clanging bells, as the mage hand goes through, and what looks to be magic that was on top of it shoots out in a very radiant blast, as a vertical column of divine power seems to emulate out from the hidden drawer that was broken. And as it comes down, you see a radius of light just kind of fill the entire room. 1 second, I need to put a token on the thingamabab. Give me 1 second here. So for context, it's like this, but I believe it is 10 feet. So the roof of this building, you watch as it's almost as if like a divine strike of flame just shoots down in front of you. And it's 10 feet, so it would be about this much that would be affected. And you watch as Lady Maria Blackthorn screams in agony and pain. You feel...
It didn't?
Yeah. Sorry?
Did it hit us?
No, you guys are fine. She failed her dexterity save.
Okay. I am going to go over to her and use my lay on hands
Sure.
and heal her.
Okay.
Just for 3 points. It's not much. It's just a kind of
Mhm.
get rid of the immediate pain kind of thing, but still, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still screaming out in pain. The guards automatically rush
stupid.
out. They see that she has been struck by whatever radiant energies that are surrounding you. Following in behind them is another being.
Oh,
One
will this
second.
be the detective?
Yeah. You see this woman come in from behind. Let me just bring her up. From behind.
Oh, she's not good.
I mean,
She
she looks
don't
cool.
look. She looks cool, but I don't know that. Or
Uh,
getting
Yeah.
an aura off of her that screams, "I'm gonna murder someone."
someone, I need healing.
What's going
Trap
on
went off.
here? Maria,
Do you have healing? I only have so much.
who are you?
Heal first.
You watch as she rushes over. I don't have healing, but here you see a healing potion pop out and cover Maria. Her face is completely now scarred by divine fire.
Oh,
Who are
With her
you?
heal, I am going to look in the hidden drawer to see if anything is being damaged.
Sure. The stuff around it not damaged.
Okay,
It
so
seems to. It only affects organics. But it's
Okay.
enough that it jars the rest of the false bottom out, and you see a stone right at the center, inside the mouth of an open-jawed skull, like an open jaw and a skull.
Magic
Creepy.
emanating from that,
Yeah.
or has the magic expired?
The magic is emanating from that. The skull itself looks like a cat's head, like a cat skull, and the gem is right inside the cat's mouth.
damn.
Do I have an inkling that if I were to snatch this,
Mhm.
it would cause me harm?
Yes.
You're resistant.
Yeah, that too. But it would be harmful to Axl.
Yeah,
Okay.
burn.
I don't want it to like pop off again. I wasn't sure if that's gonna happen. So I thank you for healing, Lady Maria.
What the
That is what we call a spell of evocation. It is to persuade others not to go looking here. I tried to warn you. I'm sorry. Thank you. I didn't catch your name.
You look,
Looking.
you hear her voice clearly as she says, "Give that to me."
Give what?
Whatever is
Looks-
in your hand, give that
I didn't
to
snatch
me.
anything. I didn't tell you anything. It's still in there. I was thinking about taking it.
Oh, good. That belongs to this house. And
You're one mean lady, aren't you?
She really is. And as she stands up to her full tall height, she goes towards the guards, "Bring her to someplace safe." And one of the guards goes ahead and kind of leads Lady Maria out the room. Despite her, like, obviously, she's obviously protesting this situation. The magic you got from her, it's not with it. It wasn't her herself. It was something on her, by the way. Meanwhile, the lady in front of you will look down at you and say, I'm an investigator. I'm Lady Yerna Starling."
Starling. Oh, okay. Hold up. I gotta pull up my notes.
Yep. She's not listed.
She is not listed at all. The notes. Where's my notes edit?
Lady
Sorry.
Sterling.
Lady Yurna.
Yep. What business do you have in House Blackthorn?
Well, first, hostilities down. Let me explain my situation before you send us into conflict. You are the other investigator that I heard about. Good. I am Vretiel. This is my associate Axl.
Whoop whoop.
I am a private investigator from Slagacia. I just made my way into Dornwich and am offering my services under a different employer to help out the Blackthorn family. Just to help. I like to do that. Lady Maria Blackthorn just ran into a trap that I tried to warn them about, but they didn't suspect their late mother to have such a hideous trap. Some people live in ignorance, but it happens.
You see her
Thank you.
look at you, giving you a moment to explain yourself and your situation. You watch her raise her eyebrow a little bit, and you can tell, both of you can tell right away that she doesn't believe a word that you just said.
I am happy to help share what I found, although I was quite restricted because there was a bit of a miscommunication with some of the guards. Them thinking I was you, but I cleared that up.
I don't like the situation we're in right now.
I don't either. Lady Yurna Starling? You're the investigator. I'm glad to work with another Starling. Although
Another
you're,
Starling?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
Which one?
This is player knowledge versus character knowledge. Sorry.
I cover his mouth. I cover his mouth.
Telling secrets, Audrey. Suspicious.
Well, work with, I say loosely, I'm associated with. Had a nice conversation, a bit of a scuffle.
This
And
is
Axl-
going to be very important for both you and Axl right now at this moment. I need you to roll a persuasion check. The DC for this is 25.
Oh
I'm
my
not
god.
passing.
No, we're not. Yeah. You
I
chose
can't.
it's the two charisma dudes. We can't do this.
No, I
I
literally
rolled a
cannot.
4.
I have a 0. Even if I get in at 20, I
I don't even get it either.
don't. Yeah.
She doesn't believe a word you say, for one thing. She
Oh.
recognizes you as strangers. You mentioned
Yep,
that there
that's
is
what
a
we are.
suspicious Starling that you are in contact with. And you are working on behalf of another minor house, your employer, of which she kind of knows about, kind of doesn't. You didn't mention names at this point, but you're working with another minor house. Like in her head, she's like, there's probably a list of enemies in her head.
But I'm also, first of all, trying to healing prioritize, and also not being aggressive at all. I'm being very open. I am just an investigator that is trying to help. If you wish to contact people, I have people at the inn who know of me. They know my reputation. I know this looks strange because you just got to the scene and Lady Maria hasn't got a chance to explain herself. But if you talked with her, you would also verify my part here. And my associate.
Okay.
Yeah, everything he said.
Now I have to think as a DM, what do I want to do in this encounter? Give me a second.
next session gonna be a cave delve or a jailbreak?
Yeah.
God,
I'm
Vretiel.
gonna tell you now. It's probably going to be something else. With how this is gonna go,
I don't know how corrupt the town is. Okay.
Lady
Yeah.
Yurna is going to look at both of you. not say any more further. She'll turn her back towards you to look at the individual on the ground and walk around. You watch her kind of walk all the way around, looking at you. Looks down at the individual down to the ground, not saying anything as she does this. Is there something you'd like to tell me before I do the next thing that she would definitely do?
I do have a question because my detect magic is on. So, like, what you got?
What you got?
What's she packing?
No, what's your deal?
What's her
Yeah,
deal?
let's hear the fun details before things go bad.
What's the fun details?
Let me hear the deets real quick.
Real deets, real quick. She has a lot of magic. Her mana is crazy, like off the chain.
She gets a whole bunch of magical items on her, or
she in and herself is magic.
Now, are the guards like
packing? Yes.
They're like they're tracking our movements right now.
Oh, absolutely. One guard, the one above you right now, has a very heavy great sword. That's popping off in Vretiel's mind, and the other one has has actually two short swords, one of which you can see him grasping off the side. Lady Urna is not even paying attention to you as she crouches down in front of the body.
If we start to move, will they stop us?
Yeah, you can bet they will.
Okay.
You are in a very precarious position right now. Sorry, go on.
Halo Top. I'm whispering this to him.
Mm-hmm.
If things go south, do you trust me?
yes, like of course I do. Give it a moment. Wait for them to act.
Yeah. Just
the
I just need your trust.
It's very dangerous. So
yeah.
Axl, we might have to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine such like the nervous energy phases, like we're just small, like yeah.
Lady Urna is going to stand up from where she rises and she looks at the guards. Kill them. I don't want any more witnesses.
Oh shh.
Oh. Okay.
On that note,
Halo Top, you trust me?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I trust you. I grab onto Halo Top and I throw him out the window.
Okay.
I am going to bamp out the wings as this happens because I'm level 3, so I get my wings.
So, while you three are in like a deep conversation with a different starling, these two are having a completely different situation with a different starling. So, the way we're going to do this, we're going to roll initiative.
Got it. Oh, that's a nat 20. Okay. I wish that was a nat 20 somewhere else, but initiative 21 is fine.
That's 11.
You need to throw them, don't you?
Yeah,
I need to throw
them.
him.
That is a very lucky throw.
You definitely need to throw them because they are not. They're very squishy.
Nat 20. That is something. This is what happens when we split the party.
Yeah. Oh god.
This count is so corrupted. We're not going, and we're sticking together.
Question for you, Axl. What is your dexterity? Just out of curiosity.
Like passive.
Yeah.
Or like.
Yep. What's your
15.
15. Okay. You'll go first. Cool.
Okay.
Vretiel, what did you get?
Somebody else got a nat 20?
11. Cool.
Yeah, I heard someone else got it.
I'm not saying anything. Don't worry about it. Okay. This is a little bit much, I think. You know, just a little bit, just a tad, just a
Yeah,
tad much,
Tad much, yeah.
tad much. So you're flinging Vretiel out the window. Um, what does this look like, Axel?
I'm holding onto the like the top of his pants and his collar, and with like the as much force as I possibly can. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold him like on like above me, kind of thing, right? And I'm just gonna like javelin throw him to the window.
Okay, go for it.
All right.
Meow.
Athletics, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Oh, please, God.
Okay, that was a 19 plus 6, so
Yes.
25.
25. Despite the fact that there's a lot of tall people in your way and crazy evil lady just like in the way right here,
Mm-hmm.
where are you throwing him specifically? Like just straight across?
Yep, straight to that window.
With your athletics, you're able to get him. The question, though, is these folks will be able to get opportunity of attack as
Oh,
Vretiel
This-
is soaring through the air.
yeah.
Wait,
no,
this
I
is
didn't think
force
that through.
I'd say disadvantage myself. Like,
But this is force movement. I thought force movement didn't provoke.
Force movement? Hold on.
Yeah, because I am not moving out. I'm being thrown. My movement is being forced.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
Oh god.
whew.
Force movement includes being shoved, pulled, while grappled, pushed. However, there are ways to technically force movement while not eliminating blah 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 blah. Okay. Understood. Do I roll that with a disadvantage for that? Nah. You fling him. You fling him straight through. I'm gonna make one roll off the screen. I'm gonna see if any of these guards are smart enough to figure out that they could probably capture Vretiel based on his velocity.
To
That's
catch
a 20. That's a 25. That is gonna be.
Based on the velocity, these guards are too slow for the throw as you fling him. Because you're flinging him, you can probably get up to this chair. Like you're
You can get
within
up to the
range.
chair.
Yeah,
Okay.
towards the chair. Like you get him straight towards the chair. And it'll be up to Vretiel to kind of like fly up and get right onto the table. Or towards the window.
Alright, I'm just gonna yell out to him. Escape! Tell Patches to tell the group what's happened.
Come
And
with me.
I'm gonna do what I can. I'll be behind you.
Right behind me.
Yes. Just
Got
go.
I would bamp out the wings, break the glass, and question DM: do any of these guards have range options?
This one can probably reach out and try to grab you if he moves closer to the desk. She's got some range options, and this one could probably try to grab you as well.
Okay. I will fly out the window. I have my wings out now.
The window was actually partially open, so you don't need to break anything. It was already
Okay.
partially open.
I mean, it'd be cooler if you just broke it, though.
Yeah.
You break a hinge
say
as
I
you go
broke-
out the door with just like, ah!
Yeah.
And I'm going to fly low, but I'm going to be ready to catch.
Absolutely. As you, wow, this is crazy. This is insanity. Okay. Oh,
Come on.
so
You can get across. You're a tank. You can do
can,
it.
You can do that. So
Yeah.
that was your action. You have a bonus action. You have movement.
I don't have a lot of movement. So I could do my best. Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Sure.
I can move up to 25 feet.
Yeah.
So-
roughly.
Up.
This fast.
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
far. Thanks, Sisten.
But they're gonna have opportunity of attacks, huh?
Yep. You can always go
Yeah.
around.
I could always go around. It's just longer. Fuck. I have an idea,
Okay.
but I don't know if it works.
Go for it.
I'm going to grab the cat skull. With the firestone in it.
Axel, please don't die on me. Like
Ah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
just
Oh
I
boy.
I
brother.
you. Wait, barbarian, right? It's okay.
32 health. Let's we can see.
Resistance with rage.
Yeah.
I am.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Oh wait.
1 second.
Oh wait, hold on. I could do something.
Mm-hmm.
I could try something.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm gonna go to that 50. I'm gonna go to that to the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the body. All right. So that's around the area I would be. I guess opportunity attack would trigger for this guy, right?
Yep.
All right. So I'll allow that to trigger.
Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Did you grab the cat skull or not?
No, I'm not gonna grab it. I'm not gonna grab it. I'm too scared to like grab it and just die in the spot.
Sure. It would have been funny. Okay.
Are you raging?
No, I'm gonna try something though.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Let me roll for his opportunity of attack because he's gonna try to grab you. This is gonna be a strength check. He fails because you're too small.
Okay. Now this is where the question, like, this is where things have to go right for me.
Bonus action,
So I
baby.
have Dredge Line, which is a bonus action, which is for Path of the Depths.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I could bring things 10 feet to me. Can I counter out that and bring myself 10 feet to someone else, towards something else?
Let me just check what that is. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Because you have Path of the Depths. Let me just check that class for 1 second. Sorry, guys. This is good. Oh, like I'm like, what's gonna happen next? I'm the one who set this table up, but like, what's gonna happen next? I'm the one. Starting when you choose this path at 3rd level, you manifest an extra appendage when you enter your rage. Did you enter your rage?
Oh, I didn't. Oh.
So
You could.
Okay.
Can you not still do it? It's a bonus action.
I do, but that would take up my bonus action, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's when you enter
Yeah.
rage.
Yeah.
So it would you would have to bonus action rage, and once you enter it, then you'd be able to use Dredge Line.
Okay, a bonus action rage then.
Okay, you do that. As a bonus action, you can use this appendage to strike at one creature of your choice that you can see within 15 feet. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw, so you could probably strike out at the table or the chair.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so you strike out at the table and chair. I mean, it's an easy beat. There's no modifier. It's made out of wood.
Yeah.
Your appendage crashes through the wood. You find leverage and you pull yourself towards it. Technically, the desk would go towards you. If it did go towards you, it would be hitting this guy and definitely hitting this guy.
Yeah. Which
So
wouldn't it also hit Lady Yerna as well?
If it ever got to her.
Yeah. Okay.
How about she left the room?
No,
No.
she's not. She's not.
Okay.
This is all happening within a very fast, very quickly.
True.
You flung her, and now you're running, right?
Okay. So in the same manner that I just saw Vretiel take out his wings.
Yep.
I'm picturing because we determined that it's on top of his head. Another pair of jaws, like shark teeth jaws, rushes out of his head and grabs onto the desk.
Cool. That is amazing. You watch as horror, Vretiel, you can see this in full Technicolor. There's just ew. The desk doesn't survive the attack, so I will just say, because it's usually you pull towards you, that is the rule in a straight line. You're able to get yourself 10 feet towards your destination, because that was your intention with this skill.
Yes.
And also
So
because I
that
look
is-
cool.
That is about. So it's half. Oh God! I thought that was gonna be less. Okay. I'll be right in front of this guard, like
Yeah.
right around here ish. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yep.
doesn't matter.
How about
yeah.
you pull the guard towards you? You know, that just for the funnies.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Let's do it for the funnies.
For the funnies, you watch as this thing grabs onto this guy's face. Which appendage do you want your appendage to grab onto?
Which appendage does my appendage? I want to grab onto his head.
Thank you.
Fantastic. You grab onto his head. You watch him go, ah! Being pulled towards like this little pint-sized thing.
Yeah.
It is horrifying.
He has to beat a DC of 8 plus 4 plus 2. So he has to beat
14.
a 13.
A 13 for which
Strength saving.
strength saving throw.
Isn't that okay? Yeah, that's 13.
So I rolled a 16.
Fuck.
No, isn't that 14? Oh, never mind.
No, it's 13. It doesn't matter.
8 plus 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
So he remains, but he's damaged.
he remains.
He's
Yes.
brutally injured based off of that attack. He didn't have many health points to begin with, but you watch as he's got blood gushing out from the top of his head.
Yeah, I'm not really scared of these guards more than I'm scared of what's gonna happen with this lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I-
About that.
You'll be scared of when all those character tokens start moving in.
Yeah, no, I'll be scared of that too.
I still haven't vamped off the wings. Like, I know my plan, but I'm just waiting.
You're just waiting for Axl to get up to you. In the
Yeah.
brief, 6 seconds, this happens where you attack the guard. The guards all go in one turn.
Okay, all right.
Oh.
It's not great for me, but
You watch as this guard and this guard. My lady, we've got this. This guard is going to go here. This guard is going to go here. And you watch as another guard kind of appears at the doorway. And this guard closes in, right in close. The guard that you bit with his head will look towards Vretiel and go, ugh. And you watch as all the guards whip out their swords. They're all going to try to hit you all.
I'm about to get stabbed a bunch.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
I
this is going to. Be
I do
all
have rage
momentum.
up.
You do.
I do have rage up, so I'm resistant to slashing and piercing damage at least.
Yes,
Okay.
you do. You do. You're resistant. So, this is going to require a lot of dice.
Yes, I can tell.
Okay. So
I'll just tell you my armor class beforehand. It's a 13, so
Sounds
Oh God.
yeah.
good. Okay. Well, I might hit you, multiple times. Mind you, you're not the only one who might get hit.
Mm.
Oh gosh.
We're going with the funnies. That's all I've got to say.
We're not even close either.
No.
No, not even a little bit.
You guys are on the other side of town.
Yep, exactly on the other side of town.
Choices
Never
were
split
made.
the party.
Choices were made. I'm just going with the choices.
I'm getting ready with my health.
Perfect. 1 second.
Oh boy. This is gonna be fun.
Are you sure? Are you sure this is fun? I don't know if it's fun for you guys. It's not fun for me, actually, right now at this moment in time.
I'm just, having to roll that many attacks.
Yeah. So this is for 1.
Okay.
Oh my god. You guys.
Did you roll in that 20?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
You know. You can see what I've rolled, by the way.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh
Just-
wow, you are rolling
Probably.
fantastically.
This
Wait,
is
I
for
can't see
2.
it.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is for 2. Not 1. Okay.
Mm.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you need to bounce out. You know.
Yeah. This is for number 3. Okay.
Okay.
4 doesn't do much of anything. He's too far away from where you guys are. 5.
Okay. Oh, that hits.
5, I'm just figuring out what their turns are going for. 5. So it would be this guy and this guy. You watch
Okay.
as 2 individuals go in, so you're going to get attacked for 2 times. I'm going to roll their dice.
Okay.
So guy 1 is this.
Guy one has a great sword, right?
Yeah, he should be a D10 actually.
Yeah. And then this guy has 2 short swords.
So he's got 2 D6s.
Yeah, that's not great.
Oh no, that's not great either. Well, I am not about to kill my players, but this is.
It's alright.
Yeah,
I don't think you are.
I don't think so either. 9 plus 3 is 12.
Divided by
Oh.
2, so
Divided
6.
6.
Oh, yeah,
6
that's right,
You're
that's
right,
right.
because you have your age. 6 plus 3 is 9. Divided by 2 is
Round up,
4.
rounded down.
We'll go with
Round
4.
up.
Round up. Let's
Okay.
go with 4.
So I take good 10 damage there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
I'm at 22 now.
You're 22. Good. You're still up. Okay. I'm not killing anybody yet. That's fine. That's fine. It's good.
Yeah,
Every-
but then now Lady Erna has to go.
You don't know when she's going. Well, yeah, you know when she's going.
None attacked me.
They did a try to attempt to attack you or grapple you, but you are too small. You were able to
Yay.
dodge out of the way. This one rolled like a really low number, a nat 1, because he's
Okay.
got a huge headache from where somebody's mouth kind of snatched him. And then this one rolled an 11. What is your DC again? Your AC?
15.
13.
15. This one rolled only a 13 with everything in.
Okay.
13 or 14, because they were like 11 plus 3, I think, so 14.
Yeah, I have an AC of 15, so that didn't hit me either. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So they did try. Lady Erna's like, for goodness sake. Fine, I guess I can't do anything else by myself. All right.
I feel like I'm about to die.
You feel like you're about to die.
Sorry, I think we're about to die.
There you go.
You know what?
Oh,
I've changed my mind. They're too weak.
Oh.
But they know a Starling. Very well. Have it your way. Sorry, give me one quick second. I need to see if you guys need to do stuff. Are any of you, are both of you, I'm going to ask mostly Vretiel. Are you immune to spells that cause charm, like enchantment?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
My intelligence is not great either.
No, I do not have any resistance to charms.
Are we gonna be forced to kill our friends?
What? Don't.
You're probably gonna be forced to speak your truth. So
I don't know, this lady's seeming a little sus, you know?
I mean,
In 3,
What?
2, 1, you
Mhm.
feel. How do I describe this? Okay.
Feel like a voice in my head is not supposed to be there. Like that.
She is going to twin cast the spell. Sleep.
Okay.
when, so
Man
God.
cast, okay.
What is she twin casting?
The spell sleep.
Oh,
Oh, fuck. I
Shit.
have such low
That-
HP. I'm so fucked.
Fine.
Oh god, that's what is that, like 5d8s?
5d8s, I rolled a 28.
So I'm asleep. Wait, do I have to? No, I'm just asleep, right? That's
Yeah.
how that works, or do
Yeah.
I resist?
The total is how many hit points a creature of the spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range, so she's going to move a little bit. Assistant is moving things around, just so she can get into range of people. She's
Wait.
just gonna stand back a little
Is she
bit.
able to hit both of us?
She twins
No.
them.
She twin cast. Fuck.
She twin cast it. And she's like,
Wait.
paths like these are better used for information and perhaps something else.
We're gonna be tortured.
So it's gonna be a jailbreak next year.
So I rolled a
I'm-
28.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tortured.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay.
That hits.
and
Wait, does that reduce my? I forgot how sleep works. Does that
Wait,
reduce
yeah.
my?
I put it under end gen chat because I'm like, I need eyes on this. So the spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. I
Okay.
rolled a 5d8, so 28 was the total. Is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures. Starting with the creature with the lowest hit points, so Vretiel. Each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest hit points. A creature's hit points must equal to or less than the remaining total for that creature to be affected. So,
Okay, so I'll be the last
Yeah.
then, probably.
Yes.
Was it any creature within range or
All-
chosen creatures within range?
Creatures within range.
So including her teammates. So
Teammate, yeah.
Oh,
their HPs in ascending
Yeah,
order.
he's gone. He's out.
Let's go. Number 2's dead.
Nadine.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Sorcerer's twin spell says spells that only target one creature, and this is an AoE spell. Can
Yeah.
she twin cast that?
No, then she won't be able to. So she's gonna just target Vretiel first.
Okay,
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Vretiel's out. Like
Yeah.
completely asleep.
Boo.
So wouldn't it go all
Oh.
three of those guards in her
Yeah,
within her range?
because it's a point of 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I'll be
point within
right
20
back.
feet. So she's like, you know what? This area right here,
Great area.
it's a great area. It's like perfect.
So how much health does Vretiel have?
That's this one.
1 second. I just need to pull up the.
So
spell
it's
once more.
2, 3, and 5.
Yeah,
Vretiel and me.
2, 3,
Yeah.
and 5.
As
Because if
now
I
the
look at
question.
it should.
Now the question is, who has less HP? The 2, 3, 5, or Vretiel?
That's a great question.
Yeah. So
Well-
how does the ascending order work here?
Well, 2 definitely has. I feel like
He's
2 has
out.
less than
He's
Vretiel.
out. He's got 1
Two's dead?
HP.
Okay.
He's
Cool.
out.
Okay. So
Like,
then it would be Vretiel, I'm guessing, next.
Yep. So 28 minus 1, that would be 27.
27. Vretiel.
Vretiel, you are a little bit actually outside of it, so she would actually step forward to get closer to range, just to get you. So she would actually affect. Hold on.
I'm
Only
back,
2 and
sorry.
3.
That's okay. We're trying to sort this out. She would actually only affect Vretiel and the guard that was out.
Got it.
'Cause
Gotcha.
that makes the most amount of sense to me.
Yeah, so Vretiel just takes the brunt force of the rest of it.
Yeah.
How much
Which,
is
hold on, how much? 27. Does that over exceed?
Your hit points.
my hit
by how-
points?
Oh, yeah.
So after his, how much is left?
Well, he had
27.
27. He
Oh,
had 1
yeah.
HP. That one attack that Axl did nearly killed him.
Oh, yeah. Vretiel is like a child, both in looks and in HP. 17. So I'm out.
He's out.
Okay,
He's
at least
sleeping
he's not
like an
dead
angel.
dead.
That one. Okay.
Then Lady Yerna is going to look towards Axl and go, "Do you want to be next?"
I could do this all day.
Interesting. Unfortunately, we'll have to pass Vretiel's turn. But it goes
Yeah.
back up to Axl just to see how they get out of this situation.
All right, Axel's turn, huh?
Hmm.
Let's see. That's I was about to say, if I walk into this, do I get affected by it?
I don't think so. I think it dissipates the moment it hits a creature. It's just like this is a ranged spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
It doesn't really say that it stays up, unlike the pillar of fire. That
So how
You,
long
you,
would?
you would have to take another a dash
Yeah.
action
Yeah,
to
to
jump out the window.
Yeah. How much? So what? This would be what? 30. This is 35 feet, right? Technically.
Yeah, because it's
Or-
halved. Yeah.
Yeah. So 35. Okay. So what we're gonna do here, right? This guy's dead, right? So he doesn't get an AO attack of opportunity.
No.
Lady Yurna would. Yeah, Lady Yurna would get an attack of opportunity though.
Mm-hmm. So with this guy, number 3 wasn't pointed out. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, number 3. Does he get a? Yeah, he would get an up. Yeah.
yeah, he wouldn't.
That depends.
Yeah.
If he would not.
Mm.
Actually,
So I
no.
would have-
It would just be Lady Yurda.
Lady Yurna only. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I could. Fuck. Okay. Oh, so it's attack of opportunity. So I'm going to.
Oh, and this guy.
You have
Yeah,
1
that's-
and 5.
Yeah.
range.
Okay. Fuck.
He's not on the actual body, but he's fairly close. That because you're small, just jab.
Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
I say just eat it, grab Vretiel, and dive out the window.
Yeah,
bloody.
that's what that was. Yeah, that's what I was planning. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat the brunt force of 1-5 and Lady Urna.
All right, let's see what happens. They're gonna hit. They're gonna roll. So I'm gonna do this publicly again.
Yep.
But she's not a melee fighter, so you're not going to take much damage from her.
And she already
No.
used a spell.
Yes, she did use a spell.
She did use a
I
spell.
Unless you have
believe-
Forecaster.
But also, you need the Warcaster feat to be able to opportunity attack with a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
And she's not gonna do that.
Okay.
So from 1, that misses.
Okay.
Yes.
From 5, that will hit.
That hits. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. They have 2 short swords. They're gonna
Yep.
just roll
Double stab me.
for 7 points.
Mine have so
3.
down 3. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then
3.
Lady Urna.
Lady Yurna, as you go closing into Lady Yurna, you watch her hiss at you, legitimately hiss at you. And for a brief moment as you walk past, you see almost cat-like eyes peer at you before coming back into herself.
Okay.
She can't really do anything at this
Yeah.
moment in time. She's used 1 spell slot already on you to do what she wanted to do.
Okay.
And she doesn't
Just so
have
this-
any bonus actions at the moment.
Just so this is cooler,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab onto Vretiel
Okay.
and use magic jaws to like cling to the next like building or like nearest flagpole or something to swing myself out of here.
Absolutely. You managed to get out onto the next we'll go back to that map in a minute. But you
Yeah.
managed to escape out the window, tumbling out pretty much like a canvas tent and down into the ground, into the depths below. And you hear
Yeah.
from inside, "Get them!" loudly and very much so. The guard, you hear the sounds of guards going out. 1 guard actually is following you. That is number 3.
3.
Right
Okay.
out the
Vretiel
window.
would wake up now.
Am I awake? How
You
long
would-
does it last?
Well, you hit the ground running.
Yeah. So
if
I would
they're
assume
woken up.
we both take health.
Yeah. A slap in the face wakes you up
Yeah.
from this spell.
Yeah.
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 Are we still in initiative order?
No,
Or-
you're out.
No,
You're out.
we escape. Yeah, we escape.
Just book it.
I would wake up,
Yep.
grab onto Axel, bamp out the wings, and I'm going to Zephyr Strike out there. The crown, the halo turns into those little wings, and then I guess like almost sonic boom with a gust of wind just through the neighborhood.
Ooh, that's badass.
That is awesome and epic, and I love it so very much. So
While
with
he does that,
said-
Axel's doing the basic, like the tongue out, like eye down, like anime thing.
Oh yeah, the one finger pulling the eye down.
Yeah, yep, and then
That
the tongue out.
cringy
Yeah,
ass look. Oh my god.
that is fantastic. I love it. To kind of like show
Holy.
off the House Blackthorn a little bit, I'm gonna use this.
the other map.
Yeah, I'm on the other map here. For reference, we're over here.
Mm-hmm.
These folks are sus. Man, these notes. Who wrote them?
Men.
Man. Oh, man. What?
I mean, that's true though.
These folks are definitely sus.
oh God.
Just
It's
so
really
you know.
like we really don't have a reputation here, huh? We really just got rid of all of it.
Everyone is shit.
Yeah, everyone thinks we're garbage, except for maybe Kora's parents,
Yeah.
Bobby, and Mrs. Ginger Snaps. So
Let's be honest, Kora's parents might be like them friends. I
yeah,
don't know how good they are.
I mean, they seem
We're bad.
nice.
wait, hold on, wait a second. Doing this makes us an enemy of the houses, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, both
Yeah.
do.
Okay, but they only know of us two.
Yeah.
They only know of us two, at least.
So
At
At
far,
the
that's
very least.
They're probably gonna quickly find our association. It's not
Yeah.
gonna be too much digging to know Vretiel is associated
That's
with
true. Because
Avantis.
Vretiel was spotted with both Siles and Kora.
And he proclaimed his affiliation to
Yeah, and
Lady
he proclaimed Sisten. Yeah.
God damn it, Vretiel. Why you
Okay.
have to be so lawful?
This
So-
all started because he told the truth.
Okay,
Please-
listen.
Please run through the streets as you will, please. I just want to see what happens when you guys run through the streets.
It would probably boom, quick turner, like the super quick turns flying through.
Sure.
Just to really lose track. Maybe go over a building or two.
Yeah.
I would probably make my way with Axl to the Shanty East, but my wings would drop after a minute, so.
I don't know if we want to go to the shanty. Actually, we
Yeah.
don't even know. Us as a character,
don't know that
we
you
don't
want
know
that
where. Yeah.
Don't know
Oh no!
That's why I was like, oh,
Where
yeah.
are you guys going? Where
Oh,
How-
we're
how-
going to the shanty. Our
Yeah.
characters are going to the shanty.
characters are going to the Shanty.
Oh no! Oh,
brother.
we thought we were out. No, we thought we were out of danger.
Yeah, about that.
Shit, really?
That sounded so mean. I'm like, yeah.
Oh.
Dude,
Hmm.
I was such a innocent kid. I still am, and I'm learning life the hard way. I'm like, oh, I can trust
Wrong
these
map.
people.
1 second.
Oh, look, it's the serpent tankard.
Yeah, let's go there for a drink.
No.
Is that where we
Yeah.
would go, Axel?
No, because both.
Wrong map.
Yeah, because both of us would say that we would go to the
Yeah,
Sisten. Oh,
I got you guys.
We're
1
in the
second.
shed.
Well,
the
no one really knows that right now. But I love the fact that you guys are saying that. That's awesome. It makes me feel so liberated as a DM.
we thought we were out of trouble.
Hmm.
I mean, that was. I'm so surprised we got out of there. Without not really a lot of fudging either. That we just kind of got out of there.
Yeah, I kind of just took a crap ton of damage.
I would heal you, but I used that
You
to.
used it on Maria.
Hey, she has my.
Okay, we have her at least. So
I
no,
okay.
because then they're gonna twist the story and be like, "Oh, they attacked us."
Yeah. Okay, but
We're getting. It's
Vretiel's like,
okay.
it's,
Sisten will work it out in his head for you.
Yo,
I
how
understand it. I guess talking to people.
how are we enemies of every major house of this place?
Okay, it's not our fault that they're shit. Okay,
Yeah, that's true, but we're enemies to every major house.
Yeah.
Having said that,
Okay,
you
time
guys
to run
find
a cube.
yourself in the East Shanty.
At least we're flying to the resistance.
Yeah. Where are we? We're down here. Okay.
We're right here. Okay. Oh.
I don't know where Sisten is over here.
I'm guessing big building.
Okay. Let's avoid the guards. Big building. Big building.
Big building. Big old building.
Oh God. Yeah. Let's go.
I love how Axel's saying this probably with blood coming out from his mouth.
And because we're
Oh, I'm probably out of rage now, right?
Yeah, you would be. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How fast does word get out?
Not faster than you just flew. God dang.
You flew and
it's
you
a
dashed.
minute.
You like ran.
It's a minute, a dash, a little bit of spell to extra boost.
How do we get out of here? It's like we walk towards the orcs. We have to like literally go all the way around like each individual tent.
Well, there's no guards here. These are just random.
There's
people.
yeah, but I don't trust them either. So
Okay, this is where we
I don't trust this side of the board.
He doesn't.
I don't trust these guys.
okay. Let's hut up and just blend in, and if you want to stealth in between all these like things, we can. Let's go this way,
Yep.
over here, and then just stealth our way through, and we'll blend in. We'll blend
Yep.
in. You should cover yourself. You have a hood.
No, I'm wearing a vest.
Shit.
We go. Can we like look into a tent?
You sure can. Which tent would you like to
I'll make
watch?
sure. I'll make sure that the tent has no one occupied in it.
Sure.
These two.
Probably most likely one of these two.
Please make a perception check for me.
Okay.
I am sorry for any like listeners because we are full panicking.
Yeah.
And rightfully so, to be completely frank.
Yeah.
18 plus 3, 21.
21, nice.
21.
21. How about you, Vretiel?
What check? Sorry.
Perception check. Or
Perception.
something to see if they're empty and what you can use in them. Because you're now
17.
feeling 17. Both of you notice that all these tents are pretty much empty. There's like bed, you know, in Skyrim, where you sometimes come across like an empty map, like an empty campsite. You see like there's like a little chest in one corner. You see like what looks to be like a futon that is kind of slightly raised. There's a couple bugs on it, like just crawling because it's on the ground and stuff. But you see that between both the tents. Both the tents are empty for right now.
Okay. I learned this as a pirate. We need to take clothes.
Yes. You take the clothes. I'll write the IOU. No information. Because I feel bad.
Okay, fine. That's okay.
I'll write a note that says sorry. We'll pay you back, but just like no other information.
I guess like I'm gonna try steal from the chest for like. I guess it would be children's clothes with hoods.
Absolutely. So it's for clothing.
Yeah.
I mean, the chests are locked with a simple lock, but with your strength.
Yeah.
With your strength, you're able to break it open if you wanted to. Like it's like a simple like, you know those like old iron locks that you can just like snap.
Yeah.
I can unlock it. I have thieves' tools.
There
Oh
you
yes,
go.
dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm a ranger. I'm kind of, what did I roll? I guess just it's dex plus proficiency, so
Okay.
Or sleight of hand, yeah.
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 or sleight hand. 11.
11.
Roll.
The lock itself is pretty simple. Like you can easily get to it. You do lose about 4 lockpicks though. So whatever lockpicks you had, you're down to like 6 maybe
How many
in
are
your
in
pack.
it?
I think
I became Skyrim. Did my level goes up?
little
Lock became.
like 10 lockpicks. Um arbitrary number. I'm very inspired by Skyrim. So,
Mhm.
roll me a d4. This is what you find.
D4.
D4.
I rolled a 2.
2.
2. Huh.
You find costumes.
Fuck.
Costumes.
They are a set of clothes that is fashioned after a particular costume, typically meant for entertaining. You find
Are we in a damn circus? What in the world?
you find a tutu with a
Okay.
tiara,
Okay.
Okay.
and then you find a jester's clothes. Kind
I
of
grabbed
flashy.
the tutu and the thing.
I'll get the jester's cloak.
Well, time to confuse more people about my gender today. Uh,
You know, Hilltop. This is the lowest of the low right now. This is the lowest of the low.
Investigate with who's gonna high in passive investigation between the two of you.
me, it's
Great.
16.
Yeah, it's him. Yeah.
16.
Investigator.
As you're rummaging through this poor person's like chest, you find on top of the table a pouch.
Money. Do we want to steal money?
What's in the pouch?
It's money.
No, but it's no. We need money, but we can't.
Damn, how
This is like Axel's thought of mine. Me and Axel are sharing the same thought of mine right now, because we're
much?
enemy. We're enemies to the whole nation already, but it goes against our morals. But we need money.
We have to. I know there's no laws here, but like stealing in general is like a universal law, you know?
Yeah, but
How
we're
much?
already enemies of the law.
As these two are figuring out whether or not they're going to steal from the innocent and unknowing, what are you three doing up here in the corner after this revelation from Lady Starling?
Oh, okay, so they're there.
Yeah, they're all the way up in the top. They're up.
Yeah,
They're far away from where you guys are.
very far away from we are.
Lady Starling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have PTSD from the Starling name.
I was just thinking that.
You're a Starling? Kill on sight. Or run on sight. Just run. Don't look back.
I'm pretty sure Vretiel was like, we have to get back. The Starlings are evil.
Having said
You
that,
got to save Sisten.
Have to save Sisten.
That's so cute. Having said that, what are you three planning on doing now that you've kind of talked about Lady Starling and this particular venture to talk with this noble lady, while somewhat fruitful and bearing more mysteries, like giving you more questions than answers? What are
Yeah.
you three planning on doing with the information you've been able to somewhat gather and the the key that she has given you and the map she has given you, while also knowing that it requires going to a place that Vardartis doesn't seem to want to share with all of you?
Sisten's plan is to have the needed conversations and leave first thing tomorrow to go investigate it.
Okay.
He's gonna tell Siles, tell Neru to start gathering people and readying them to come and move in because I want to get there and clear it and secure it before any fucking noble family can come and reclaim. Just next time they show up, it's just filled with people for no reason.
Absolutely. Do you guys go towards the East Shanty to meet your wayward souls, or just you hang out with Lady Starling and then go back to where you were staying the night before?
I mean, just before that, Vardartis will look at her and go like, can you just flex?
Pardon?
Yeah, just do a flex.
Flex.
Yeah.
Is this...
Excuse my companions, Lady Rosamond. He is an artist, and while he most of the time mindlessly draws, it would be good for propaganda pieces if this does politically go into our favor. To paint you as
Yeah.
to paint you as an underground hero would be most beneficial.
This is why we need Sisten.
Propaganda pieces, man. Oh man. Oh, the most unlikely quintet, honestly.
It's just, every single one of them will be used to their fullest potential.
Well, I don't know much about flexing myself, but is this all right for propaganda? We haven't won anything yet, and I mean, if you are looking for money, the best I can do is, like I said, I would just give me a week. I just need to find my aunt and try to sort things out.
Well, of course, as she holds the pose.
You can see that she does not do much in the way of training. She is a noblewoman by birth. While she has been trained in light martial arts, she's, even though she could do more yoga, she is not the most flexible. Like, it is very awkward for Vardartis watching her flex. It is.
Yeah, he'll just be like shaking his head and whispering to himself, "We're all gonna die."
He has to use his imagination for this one.
Yeah, he's making her like appear stronger than this.
Well, if you're quite done, you are more than welcome to use one of the rooms in the conversary to rest for the night if you would like. I'm not sure if we can get more of your people here, but you can certainly rest here for the night. And she looks at all three of you, and then she looks towards Kora. Although I do know that you do have a place. Just what
I do
as well.
yeah, you have to look into somebody. So I appreciate the establishment.
Absolutely. If you do have to get going with your day, don't mind me keeping you here. And also, if you plan on doing this, I've been trying to. All right.
Hmm?
She pulls
Yes, sir.
out a small chest.
Ooh.
Inside the chest, it's like a size of a book, like a 300-page book, and she places it down in front of you. This isn't enough. I know it is not enough to help you or your people, but it's what I've got. Here. For now, take this. I will get more. If you can help me take down my family, consider this an investment to your house from me. Although I can't say that is from the Starling family, obviously not. But from me, Rosamond. House Rosamond. Lady Rosamond. Just Rosamond. Consider it an investment. Opening the chest, all three of you will see that she has provided you all at least the 3 people here, 300 copper pieces.
So 3 gold.
3 gold, yeah.
That's all she's got to her name.
3 gold.
She
Tell
can
her to
buy a
keep it.
she can buy a piece of bread at the market.
Yeah, pretty much.
That-
Pretty much.
that's-
She can buy a few beers
Yep.
at the Serpent's Tankard.
Yes.
Yes.
To be fair, we've been overpaying for beers, so
This is much appreciated, Lady Rosamond.
I know it's
You
not
find
enough,
us-
but it's what I've got scrounged right now.
It's really well appreciated.
We depart. First light tomorrow, I will gather my people, and we will investigate this cave and shrine. Vardartis, we will talk with you and your sister at later on tonight.
we're gonna have
Fine
a
by
long
me.
talk. All of us are gonna have one long talk.
As night falls, we're going to end because that was very interesting for me.
It's a lot going on right now.
We're
There
gonna-
is no chill.
There was no chill. I gave you chill at the beginning. Legitimately.
Yeah.
But
And
even then, like, it was still information after conspiracy, after plot hook.
Yeah, and then she lied to you.
There is so much. I have 4-5 pages just filled top to bottom with notes right now.
They wanted us dead. Then they said, "Nope, never mind. Let's torture them."
God.
What would have happened if I grabbed that stone?
Yeah.
You would have to find out. I'm not telling you right now, because that would be
Alright.
metagaming.
Next
Oh, boy.
time I touch that, next time I find that stone, I'm touching it.
I suggest not. to
I
do
won't
that.
touch it. My appendage jaws from my forehead will touch it.
Having said
That's-
that,
By the way, that's really
that's
fucking
a
cool.
great- I love that. Man.
God.
How are
I'm too
you?
innocent.
How are you? Like seriously, how are all you guys now that you know your DM's plots and plot hooks and just
Yes.
like tons?
So
Axel got stabbed a few times.
we're diving deep. Like, at first I thought just taking down House Blackthorn was about to be a major undertaking. Now we got, I mean, I always knew it was multiple houses that were corrupt, but all just kind of doing the same thing, but similarly, but differently. Like,
Yeah, it's just a lot.
and now Starling is also involved in Blackthorn's
Investigation.
shadowy poison deal.
Yeah.
I wonder how doing
And then
this.
necromancy magic.
Yeah. Doing this like session
Mhm.
really has me wondering on how things would have been different if both teams were on the opposite team.
Oh boy.
If you
How
guys-
would have you guys
yeah.
escaped?
Yeah.
Because I took more damage than all of your health.
Yeah, I
don't
would have
know how-
died. I would have got captured. I don't know depending which side this guy wanted to. I would have just fucking be gone. I would have died there.
Oh.
I can pretty much miss the step away. I would have been fine.
Let's see.
I would have
Overall-
been able to know more about the skull because I've got good arcana.
I took 26 points of damage without rage.
But the thing is, I could have persuaded her because my persuasion is +9.
Your persuasion is plus
Your
9.
Persuasion's plus.
Yeah.
Isn't it
What's your
that?
persuasion
My
at?
charisma is at 20, remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. You maxed it.
Yeah.
You min-maxed.
Mhm,
Oh.
man.
Yeah, my charisma is at 17, so next time we level up, I will have a 20 charisma.
I love
My
that.
strength is at 18.
I love
My
that-
charisma is a
yeah.
19. I just need one.
Yeah. I mean, there were different things that could have happened in that. I'm going to just tell you guys as a DM. There were a lot of things that could have gone wrong with that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can
Um,
tell.
I was like, this could have happened. This could have happened. And I was thinking there was one moment where I'm like, you get Axl and Vretiel are going into a place that they have no business going. But it's only because the guard figured out they were being truthful and that they were part of the investigators, and he assumed, like the guard assumed, that you guys were the ones that were hired to do this job.
Yeah.
Legitimately, he thought like, well, they look kind of like these papers and documents, plus this guy. It looks legitimate. So it was like anything could have happened. Like there was stuff inside that room that you guys did not find, and I was like, interesting. So you found this cat skull though, which was very fun for me.
I find it amusing. I like this new partnership that we have. You know, me and Halo Top, the most unlikely of duos, just roaming around, being the
Seriously?
most wanted people in all of Dornwich.
I mean, you are bronze right now, so it's like there's nobody that you can't pair up with just because you're the bronze of the group.
Yeah.
I fucking love the ones who caused like a shit ton of troubles and almost died were the little ones.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The two tiny, like kids
Yeah.
like players are like decided to go to like the most deep and heavy like place ever.
It is both serious and comical at the same time. It's a good blend. The moment I was like there, though, I was like, "Oh, this is why Sisten's a good boss." Because like I need all that charisma. I guess I need to do my job. Okay, I'm not a talker. I just want to go in, look at things, and figure it out.
Axel wants to go in, punch some things,
Figure it out.
figure it out. I do have a question though.
Yes.
Would I have like by chance I've like known who it was? It Lady Josephine, right?
Lady
She was a
Josephine.
pirate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a pirate.
Would I have at least like heard of her name before? Post like before this or something? Or is she just like I don't know anything about her?
It depends because being a pirate in Tahiri is a very interesting thing because there are a lot of pirates within Tahiri.
There are a lot of pirates.
Like there's pirates within Leonios, and there's pirates everywhere, like just crossing across the seas of Arcana. And there's so many different places that we have yet to explore in Tahiri. Even as a Discord server, Project Aurora hasn't explored all of what Tahiri could offer. So like,
What the West
and it's
Marches are doing right now.
Yeah, the West Marches are going crazy on that, so it's great.
Yeah, I'm on Keeper's Coast, so yeah, all the pirates are. I'm involved in all that.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
question: this aunt of Rosalind Starling, what's her name?
Lady
Josephine.
Just
Oh, okay.
And the
I was
retcon,
so.
the retcon is that her mother is Lady Clara.
Okay. I was so concerned that it's like, oh yeah, my aunt, the fucking what's her name?
Yeah.
The one we
Lady
met.
Yurna.
No.
Yeah, learning. My aunt Yurna.
No, Yurna.
I have a feeling though that's
Yurna
like
was not listed in the main notes.
yeah. I have a feeling though that she
Yurna is
might
a new
be.
development.
Yeah.
Mm.
Me is scared of what's going to happen next.
I was just like, oh, we might be going to jail, but I feel like thinking as Vretiel, surely they'll not have evidence to keep us. And then she goes, kill them.
Kill
I go,
them. Yep.
Oh.
That's forever gonna be like ingrained into my mind.
Well,
Yeah.
that was like cold.
Kill them, and I
That was
throw him.
cold. It was full on cold how she did that. I love that character. Like I really love this character, by the way.
I mean, she looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really love
That's why I want her to be good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
We'll see what happens. I don't
Sisten's,
know.
Sisten's about to start moving pieces and then taking some matters into his own hands, just starting guerrilla harassments. Cause like, yeah, at this point, he's got level 3 rogue. Like, he's basically got all assassination capabilities that he needs.
What?
Me and
the-
Vretiel. Oh yeah, you just saw our post.
I'm gonna show this to this chat, but the stream. Just give me a second. I also have to show
Oh,
the
yeah.
stream about the picture of Molly in a second. Oh my god, I love
Oh, yeah,
it
Molly.
so much. I'm gonna just put those things. I'm gonna save them all, and then at like the first session next week or sometime like when we get to the very end, I'm gonna have like this like montage of all the jokes that we had in our game. Aw.
What more? I want some of these scenes like animated. I see it so
Yeah.
clearly.
Oh,
Man, how much I would love to like have this animated. Oh
Can
man.
you see you jumping out, grabbing, falling, waking me up, and then me grabbing you, and then go boom?
Yeah.
We're flying
I
out.
Spider-Man I Spider-Man out of my way from my forehead.
Oh my goodness. With that said, we are time. It's definitely way past the time that we usually end. Is there?
I like the 3-hour slot. I love it.
I love
Yeah.
it too. It's fun.
Way longer than I anticipated. Are you guys okay? Is everybody good?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
awesome.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can go for more. Like I
Yeah.
said, like me and
I
Axl
was-
said, I could do
Yeah.
this all day.
I wasn't even
Oh,
paying,
Yeah, you
I was
Captain
not paying
America.
attention to the time towards like the middle
Yes.
of it because I was like, what's
I'm
going
grateful.
to happen next?
I am grateful.
Like
Yeah.
I need to know. I need
This
to
was
know.
fun.
We'll just say that you guys do meet up in the East Shanty.
Okay.
That you
Dressed as
Oh, we definitely tavern talking. Yeah.
tavern
Yeah,
talking.
travel talk.
Travel talking. Feel free to use travel talk. We are going to actually pick you guys up when we next meet. So for those of you who are watching at home, we are actually going to be taking a week-long break so I can study.
whoop.
Yay.
I am studying for my midterms. So yeah, accounting is fun.
May the force be with you.
Thank you. I
That's
appreciate
always
that.
difficult.
Always.
Yeah, I have my midterms at the end of the month, so.
I
Yeah,
start
so
my
you have-
job in 2 weeks, so that's a thing.
Woo, nice. So we're just gonna pick it up at Monarch's Cave. Let's just say all of your people, like you managed to get them out, and you're through the market, and you guys meet up casually in Kora's home.
Can we-
Yay. I
All right, hold on. Just so we have this in flavor wise,
Mhm.
Zane, can we keep these outfits for the next, at least for the next session? They have to see us in these outfits.
Oh yeah, I believe they're gonna see it. Are we going to rope? Next session,
I
we're
am
gonna meet up, right?
legitimately gonna make these into tokens, so you have them.
Okay, so next
Okay.
session will be us
Well,
meeting up. Or
yeah.
Are we skipping past that?
Next session, we're just gonna wave it through. You guys meet up in the East Shanty, and then you move over to
Okay.
Kora's house.
All right, we'll travel
Yeah, I'm
talk
saying,
it then.
yeah, travel talk the
Yeah.
trip. Travel talk the walk.
Yeah.
If it helps, you guys can travel talk in Discord, like text chat.
Yeah.
How you
Yeah.
guys meet up in the East Shanty, because I'm gonna need it for entertainment purposes.
Question. Now, this is
All
this
right.
is a really important question. Do we have to roll stealth real quick? Because we are going through
Yes.
all of Dornwich.
You really are. Go for it. Roll me stealth.
With advantage
I
I'm-
will.
of the
leave.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Devices?
With advantage. Yep, with advantage. Let's see if anybody catches you.
I've got a dirty 20 as I lead the group.
Okay.
What's my
30,
stealth?
20?
Hold on.
We'll
I
make
have-
this a group check. We'll just do this as a group
Okay.
check, okay? So
Okay,
just
that's
roll.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I with advantage, it was a 14 and a 1. So.
Stealth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, we do it all of us?
Oh wait, my second roll was 22. Sorry, with the advantage.
Yeah.
We have
Group rolls.
advantage?
Yeah.
Group rolls,
because
yeah.
You're all together as a group helping each other out.
Okay.
Deflecting,
Yeah, 'cause-
Hey, oh.
distracting, finding each other, going through the streets of Dornwich, and then finally going towards the cave.
We're awfully close to the house Blackthorn right now.
Don't like it.
Mhm.
And I
That's
get a 17.
17?
18.
18? Wow. Vretiel?
You have two of the most wanted men, and two of the most wanted people in all of Dornwich in your group right now.
We rolled up like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yep.
This is gonna be awesome when I see it in Travel Talk. So what did Vretiel roll? 15?
15.
Okay, I'm missing one. So I got a dirty 20, a 15, a 17, an 18, and a
14.
14. Thank you.
I got on my advantage roll. I got the 22.
Yeah, 22. So let's just say that you all managed to get to Monarch's Cave and straight through out of Dornwich, like towards the Okalani tribe. It feels like you're running around the entire city, but there's enough like little pockets of like places where you can hide and then stealth out and move fairly freely throughout the city, that you, even when you go through the docks, you're able to kind of cut through alleyways and things like that to get to Monarch's Cave. Axl, however,
That's not great.
you do pass. As a group, you all pass. You manage to stealthily go into there, so meaning like you're not caught.
Okay.
However, Axl, you do find yourself have a very slight run-in, not a full run-in, but a very slight run-in with an individual that looks like a snake, with a hood up, with a very familiar insignia, before you're being pushed forward and out of the way as you pass through the docks towards
How did I do this? How? I'm
You're-
wanted.
You're with Vretiel, you're with Sisten,
Yeah.
you're with Vardartis, and you're with Kora. So by the time you
Oh,
get
yeah.
here, you're here with everybody.
Man, this whole place wants me dead. They want me more. They want me dead more than Molly wants Sisten right now.
I mean, Dornwich Most Wanted. I mean,
Oh, I just realized what they're gonna do. Also,
oh, what are they
Ye-
going to do?
oh, me and Vretiel are gonna be. We're gonna be charged with the murder of Lady Blackthorn, aren't we?
Having said that, let's move on with our the rest of the
Oh, she didn't even think about that.
We're gonna be charged with the murder of Lady Blackthorn.
I am a little person in a princess kid's outfit, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, that person killed."
Killed Lady Olivia, yeah.
Great, love it.
Yeah, fuck.
I think Vretiel's getting to that point of I'm pissed, and anyone who like annoys me is gonna get authority shoved right up them.
I think what we really need right now is a drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think if anyone right now is in depressed mode, it's both Axl and Vretiel. So
I'm excited to see what happens when you guys meet the kobolds, honestly.
wait,
'cause
yeah, we're in the cave. We meet LTP, right?
Yeah, you made the
Yeah!
I
Yay!
am super excited for
The
that.
kobolds that my parents decided to adopt by some fucking reason.
hmm
Kobolds.
The kobolds. So with that, for those of you at home, thank you so much for watching the episode. I thank you, Nova. I know you want to join us. Don't worry. I've got plans for the Balor Beneath to join up with people. I've got 3 members here actually, plus Nova. So we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Oh yeah, and I was asking for Vanguard agents in the city. Oh crap!
Hey,
Hey, kinda live, little fuckers.
I mean, that's how things go around here, Just,
We need freaking allies, so they'd be good.
I mean, you're kind of in. I mean, you've got little droplets here and there. You know that Amadeus Asher has a place in this realm now.
Oh, his last name is Asher.
Yeah,
Asher.
it was mentioned in game.
I didn't catch that.
Didn't catch that.
House. That's a noble house in Dalgrim
Yeah.
that is befriended with the Red Crest.
Oh.
Bet.
Bet.
Axl has no idea what you're saying, and he.
Oh
just
yes, Red Crest has a formidable cavalry, and they might have connections with Vanguard.
Absolutely.
So what you're doing, what you're telling me right now is, if we make love with Amadeus, we get members. We get a lot of good allies.
I feel like
There's a
there's a lot.
possibility.
I feel like there's
Right.
a lot of fans within this group for Amadeus.
There's a possibility. Red Crest could still be, corrupt. We don't quite know yet. All we know is they're not involved in the plots. They are involved with House Asher, and House Asher is involved with Vanguard.
I mean, I'll follow. I fell in love with his sword already. So.
Oh dear.
See, this is why I'm taking so many notes for Sisten, because there's no way Sisten would figure all this out if Scully wasn't taking notes.
I wonder how Sensei's I wonder how Sensei's gonna react to just all the shit we just did in Dornwich.
Having said that, can we just say goodbye to everybody?
Oh yeah.
Sure, why not?
Bye. Oh yeah. Bye everybody. See you later.
Bye.